Well, welcome everybody. Coin will be here in just a little bit, but a couple things before we do get started. If you know someone who wants to play in a Geomeric game, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about either getting on the waitlist for a campaign slot or getting into a one-shot. We do have a lot of room on the waitlist at the moment because we did start the new campaign. It's coming, first episode's coming this Saturday evening, so come hang out. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some amazing role players in that, so come join us. It's going to be really, really cool. They're doing the Rift Wardens, is what they've titled the campaign. We also have the Toivoan Skymap decoders. Go check these out over at geomeric.com. These have 42 codes on them for you to use in your games. We have a clip contest going on over in Discord, so toss your clips and timestamps in there to be entered to win a drawing at the end of the month. We have the Leslie's Angels blankets on the front page of geomeric.com as well. Those are super cool. Go check those out. But let's go ahead and get you guys going. It's time to play some D&D, and that's why you guys are here. All right. Man, we got so much to cover today, too. It's awesome. All right. If my music will work for me. Here we go. You guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivoa. After having recovered Saphira's soul from the edge of hell and the fortress of crimson glass, you guys have decided to try to return Ermenos to his homeland in Slashmaw Port, right here on the eastern end of Corlin, and through a variety of teleportation accidents have ended up in the middle of the ocean, far, far away from shore. In order to provide yourselves with a safe escape and to avoid an orca attack, you have entered your magnificent mansion, which is where we pick up as you guys were relaxing and unwinding after a harrowing trip near the Hells. The question becomes, what would you guys like to do?
Before we get into any actual adventuring, if I could have the party's attention for just a minute. I have been mostly clearing out the bag of holding this afternoon because I'm a huge dork and that's what I do on my day off, is inventory management for my D&D campaign.
We love that. And, I love the passion.
I have removed 90% of the stuff from the bag of holding and added it to our shared party inventory on D&D Beyond. I just have a few things I want to make sure are accounted for. Firstly, there's some magic items which were already crossed out of the bag, and I want to make sure that the people who are listed as having possession of those do have them. Tati, do you have the Bracer of Flying Daggers in your inventory?
Yep, that's fine.
Amazing. I will delete it from the bag of holding and not replace it in the new one. Coin, I believe you are carrying the Claw Gauntlets of the Maelstrom. Oh, he's not here. We'll come back to that.
He does have
That's correct, though. I can vouch. He does have that.
Okay. I was pretty sure because when I played him a couple of weeks ago, that was his primary attack. But I'll just clean those out. Tati, do you have the Stone of Chronicles?
That is also mine. Yep.
Lovely. And then lastly, Ruza, do you have an animated shield?
Yep.
Okay, very good. That gets rid of the rest of the miscellaneous stuff. The only other stuff at the bottom is a bunch of mostly, I don't want to say junk, but it is stuff that is specific to people. So firstly, Saphira, there is a spellbook here that is listed as being yours. Did you retrieve your spellbook? Basically, is this your primary spellbook that you use and you now have it again after waking up? Or is this like an extra spellbook that we can just put in the party loot or sell it or something or use for you as a backup?
Let me check. Holding up the bag of holding. Okay, I think that might have just been. I think that's just one that was on me, but not. But yeah, I would have recovered that, and I have one in my inventory.
Okay, so can I just delete this, and then you have the correct number of spellbooks?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's get rid of that. Sayson, there was a +2 scimitar and I think +1 studded leather I just put those in the party inventory, and I did name them as having previously been yours, if that's okay.
Yeah, I think that was Salty's old gear, so
Yeah,
that would make sense.
There was also a +2 shield that was listed as having been Salty's that you will also find in the party inventory. My old shield. Here's the thing. I don't know why I would have a +1 shield in the bag of holding, because I just recently upgraded my +1 shield into a +2 shield, and I'm pretty sure I paid for just the upgrade, because I remember I upgraded my
Yes.
breastplate and my shield from +1 to +2, and I definitely remember the smith rolling to make sure he didn't screw it up and destroy the equipment.
Correct.
So but this old shield +1 seems like it's from a long time ago, and I don't know why. I'm kind of inclined to just delete it, because I think it's a mistake that it's in there, because I think I've
Bryn,
only ever had one shield.
Just to check, Bryn, did you upgrade both items, or did you upgrade your armor and then the shield where you're supposed to take salties from the bag?
That's a very good question.
I believe you're
Oh,
supposed to upgrade the
oh,
armor and take the shield from the bag.
Oh,
That would make sense. So
that
we
makes
don't have the
sense.
+2 shield, but we
So
do have
the-
the +1 shield.
Got it. Okay, that's great. I will go and edit the party inventory now. I will remove the +2 shield that was formerly Salty's, and then I will add into the gear section of the bag of holding. I will add a shield +1 that was formerly Bryn's. And okay, that makes a lot of sense, and I'm glad we figured that out. I will just note former Bryn's, and I will change the name. Will be shield. No, I won't change the name. The shield is in the shape. It has a Knoll's head hammered into it, because I think I got the shield shortly after our Australian adventure. Cool. Okay, glad that takes care of that, and then I will remove that from the bag. Okay, coin. There is a Kyle did put a screenshot in the Discord as well, and Coin's still not here. Tati, there is a bunch of stuff that you have, like Death Talon related equipment.
And
We can make another little section of the bag of holding for.
it is possible that Death Talon's rations are no longer any use.
Correct.
I
Those
was
have
also-
gone long bad.
There was a bunch of food in the bag of holding that I
Yeah.
think, from a story perspective, is just bad. Like Bryn had a bunch of old food supplies from back when we did more role playing of cooking, and I'm sure that those are like several months old of in-game time at this point. Once we're back on dry land in Nausea, I will probably do a little bit of cleaning out of inventory, because we have a bunch of like mundane weapons, and then we can consolidate our like jewel supply. Like we have several different entries of different diamonds, and I might just combine them all into. We have this much GP of diamonds, and then have some of them crushed into diamond dust, and then. So yeah, the only other thing is coins, papers. Rather than just make separate custom items in the party inventory, I might just leave that in the bag of holding in case it ever comes up again, or if Coin just wants to write down what he has.
Let's go ahead and leave that
or
for
I
Coin
can-
to decide when he gets here.
Yeah, I could just make an item that says like Coin's papers. And then I don't know. I just didn't want to make custom items for like 15 different things that were mostly like
All good.
not combat items. So yeah, that's everything. And yeah, everything else should be in the party inventory. I don't think I had any other questions about what was in there.
The fun part for me is that the fastidious and thorough Bryn Gemflower has been doing so in his lovely maid outfit.
Oh no, you put me back in a maid outfit. Oh, I wondered what would happen in the week I was gone.
It got prettier.
It got oh, okay. All right, I'm listening.
That's, oh yeah, like your wardrobe leveled up.
Oh, really? Okay, along with my character.
Well, yeah, I just yeah, like if your focus wants to start on your own wardrobe, like that's a great place to start.
I never said I wanted my I never said I wanted to improve my wardrobe.
No, I just mean of all the things that you could focus on at this moment, I think your outfit's great. Yeah, let's look at your outfit. Maid outfit back on, check.
All right.
Cool bandolier full of like crocodile type teeth, check. Did someone get him gloves? No, boots. No, wait, no, we got Sizen boots. Sorry.
No, I still have my old boots. You're just thinking about the time we were talking about what piece of gear I still have.
No, we decided to purchase you some replacement boots because you still have those. And
These are great boots. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, other than that, we are also hanging out in the mansion in the middle of the ocean, recovering.
All right. Can someone give me a 1-minute summary of? So we just tried to teleport to Oshin's homeland, and
then we ended up in the ocean.
Minos' homeland.
botched it.
Get it?
I mean, there were a few bumps on the way.
Minos' homeland. However,
Sorry. Okay, I wondered why I was thinking, oh no, is Oshin like leaving the party and we're dropping him off? And why would he not know how to teleport there? It makes a lot more sense that we're bringing Minos home, which is why we ended up in the ocean.
after having suffered multiple mishaps.
We tried to teleport a few times.
Oh,
Yeah, we
damage?
offered to help him get home, and this is where we are.
Yeah, our I mean, Oshin's, the one that knows how teleport works, but we showed him a map with the word south on it. So like we did our level best to get here. And Oshin actually did knock it out pretty well, according to who went flying up to find out. Oh, was that Saphira?
Saphira.
Yeah, Saphira flew way up there and confirmed that we're only like
20 to 30 miles out, right?
yeah.
In the middle of the ocean.
It appears as though we rolled a 19 for a mishap on that's 19 damage. Although have we just rested since then?
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's another.
we used up all the
15 for mishap damage. I see Saison referenced Greater Goddammit at some point, which makes sense.
Yeah, you can tell how successful we were.
Everyone's making Constitution saves. Well done. This is just scrolling backwards through the log. is
So
really
dysfunctional.
We made it. Hey, but we're all here and we're all in this palace and it's comfortable and we all got a nice good night's sleep in.
Lovely. Oh, one other, I did have, now that it's on my screen, I did have one other question about the bag of holding. There is loot from the spider's inventory a long time ago. It is listed as 13 of something worth 2,000 GP for a total of 26K. It was listed in the bag of holding and copied over as games, but I think that was a typo for gems. Can anybody check me on that?
I believe that was gems.
It had to be
the
gems.
spiders didn't have all that money worth of games.
Well,
Okay,
I
it's
remember
so funny.
games.
Literally for like 2 years, I've been looking at that in the bag of holding. Like, damn, I can't believe you guys got this many games. We haven't played any of them.
Because unless the spiders had a full alpha power 9 Magic the Gathering
Wait,
collection.
that would be worth that much.
I
That
can
would be
clear
worth
this up.
that. Yeah.
I can.
Good coin.
I'm regaining a memory. This is literally like an established joke that was just overlooked, which is like at some point we were in, I guess, like the spider hideout or whatever, And I think Eric just said there's like 1,300 worth of valuables. And then we started riffing about like, do they have games? Do they have like tabletop games? Do they
Yes.
have like chess?
That's
it
correct.
was
And so we ended up like
It was
headcanoning,
$1,300 gold worth of games. You're
but it was
correct.
essentially $1,300
Wow.
of us taking all of the table. It's such a specific moment that I remember. But I promise, because every time I see it, I think of that exact thing that happened.
I love
one
that you
other-
took that, put it in the bag, and not touched it for literal years
Wait,
in
isn't
real
it-
life.
isn't
Just
it
because it's
not
like,
even
it's
in the
fine.
bag? Isn't it a bunch of tables and everything? Like, what even is
We're
it?
just waiting for it to increase in value before we.
They're collector's items.
Exactly.
Oh, so we're Magic the Gathering, and we're Magic the Gathering investors. Got it.
Eric, can we roll to see how much it's appreciated in value over this time?
We can't play with them. That'll mess with the minting.
High sealed product.
Unfortunately, has not appreciated too much. They've not
Damn.
yet
Does
released the
Toivoan-
Blue's Clues collection for MTG.
Does
it
Toivoa
does
have a
depend
grading
on.
service? Can we?
You gotta find the right buyer. That's all it is.
Oh, how you know you are with a whole bunch of nerds? Does Toivoa have a grading service for the fictional trading card game? No, because why would we ever vacuum seal games that are intended to be played instead of used as collector's items?
Well, I'm going to use my last wish on.
Howdy, we
Definitely got them
Playing
from a
cards.
lair of villains. Like that's obviously.
For the record, if you want G. Eric's opinion on the whole grading and collecting aspect of MTG, go watch the Lego movie. There you go.
I think we just got Eric's opinion on card
Hey,
grading.
Howdy, we should make Rooted trading cards.
I mean, okay. Let's do it.
All right.
I think if you're gonna try and convince Eric to have those be valuable in universe, it's gonna be an uphill battle.
It is
I
going
don't
to
have to
be.
convince Eric. I have to listen. Value comes down to what someone's willing to pay, and I
It's true.
guarantee that I can find somebody who's going to value a Rooted trading card game.
Yep.
There's a bunch of other players here. We can just convince the other players it's worth this much, and then Eric can't really retcon it because hey, other players will still buy it.
I mean,
It's
I bet Rooted
true.
can value it.
Or just go
We're
hunting for some many-eyed aberrations.
Yep.
Because its beauty will be in the eye of the beholder.
That's how the
Feeling you were
beholder
setting
in the
something
D&D
up, but
cartoon
I
was
just-
killed.
Wait, so what are we gonna do about this stuff in the bag? Is it like you said we like took the tables? Does that even fit in the bag? Like, I'm so confused.
It was a tabletop
Folding
game.
card tables.
Oh, does that fit in the bag? How much did we take?
Clearly it does because it's in the bag.
It's been in the bag for like 3 years, so if it didn't fit in the bag, I don't know.
I was still
okay.
blue when we got those.
All right,
reference.
another bookkeeping question. There was a very specific, one of the entries was a very specific amount of diamonds. It was listed as diamonds times 3, 869 gold pieces.
Nice.
And that for me is a very head-scratching number. And my question is, 869 is not divisible by 3. So do we just have 3 diamonds and they're each worth that much? And we don't even know where they're from because they were listed as payment ... from something. So did we have 3 diamonds that total that much and they're slightly different sizes? Are there 3 diamonds each 869 gold? Or did we have more at some point and we sold, like, maybe we broke a diamond and like sold part of it? I don't even know how we would do that. Does anybody have any memory of what that means and how much it's worth in total?
Answer is, I don't know. The honest answer is we probably use some of the diamonds and then I just mash my keyboard to approximate. I'm like, well, we use some of the diamonds, so I'm going to remove some of the value.
Okay.
That's a guess. That's my guess as to why it is that way.
That's what I think is the most likely situation as well. I think it's very unlikely we have 3 diamonds each worth exactly 869 gold pieces. And so for that reason, I suggest we just change the entry to being diamonds, and the total worth of it is 869 gold, and that at some point we had more, like we had 1,000, and we spent some of it. I think that's the most likely scenario here.
It's probable it was listed as like undefined amount of diamonds, but then we combined it with other diamond piles and landed on 3.
Yeah.
Wait, undefined. Nan plus Nan equals Nan.
Well, then that's why it's 3 now, because we can't be working with Nan.
Oh, I want Nan diamonds.
Okay.
Piece of Nan
Two
bread.
Nans and 2 grandpas.
And then,
Heck.
Coin, now that you're here, there was a bunch of stuff in the bag of holding that, if you look at the Discord, Kyle took a screenshot of what was left. You had a bunch of paper-related stuff. Is there? How do you want to handle that? Because what we could make, we could put individual custom item entries for those in the party inventory, or we could just have one for Coin's papers, or you could write them down somewhere. Some things are important. Like, I think the deed to 123 Mary Way is like the most important thing that's in there.
Yeah, I think the simplest approach would just be to have a single item entry, and then I can just list individual papers within that.
Got it.
I don't exactly know where. Would it make party equipment, I guess?
I'll put it under valuables in bag of holding. I'll make a
That works.
custom item, and it will be called papers, and then in parentheses coin, and then the description will be I'll just do bullet points, 2 blank pages.
Exactly. Yeah. You can just copy paste it, honestly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that works. I'm already typing. I'll take care of it.
I can't stop typing now. That's fine. That's a fine solution with me.
Wait, so if we do manage to get everything that is actually an item out of this bag of holding, maybe we could rename it to the potion diagram or whatever, is because that's still relevant information we need on here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That is excellent information. And another idea I had was, I think it would be very helpful, and this is going beyond just our campaign. I think that a centralized crafting document with all of Eric's rules and the DCs and crafting times for different items, not just potions, but also the table for all the spell scroll information. I think having that information collected somewhere would be an extremely useful resource, not just for us, but for all the campaigns.
I will tell you that we are shifting from that system over to the Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting, and it's really good.
Okay, good to know.
I just don't want to do it in the middle of the campaign.
Yeah, fair enough. So yeah, we definitely should. That's why I didn't delete the table of potion crafting prices and times and save DCs from the bag of holding, because I didn't want to delete it. But yeah, cool. We can leave that there for now, and I will read about the new crafting system sometime.
There's something bittersweet about like emptying out this dock that we've had for so long.
I know.
It's like it is objectively more functional to do it through Roll20, but it's also like, you know, it's like it's analog, you know, like typing it in.
Does Toddy have all her stuff that's listed here as well? I don't know if
No, we didn't really decide how to handle that, because basically I don't feel like typing it all in, and so someone
Alright, just ditch the food. Keep the like Malgear.
I could just delete the food, assuming that we don't have any.
No, there's 3 things at the top that are food. So I assume those 3 things are the things you want to have in your inventory.
There are peeps listed in the bag of holding. Should I assume that it's the same amount of that there are? Tati's inventory has 22 peeps in the bag of holding, and the bag of holding has 17 peeps. Should I assume it's the same supply?
You should just ditch all of them. They're all stale.
I assume it isn't, because we bought peeps multiple times.
If they're in the bag of holding,
we did restock on peeps, but just get rid of all of them.
The bag of holding is now filled with a unhealthy slush. Any food is contaminated.
Perfect. That saves me the trouble of having to decide what's contaminated and what's not. So I'll delete that. I will go into the party inventory. Under adventuring gear, there is some let's see, rations 1 day. Nope, that's gone. Food stores, Bryn 20 pounds, that's gone. I think that was everything. That
And
was
then the carpets,
edible.
I guess, too, are just gonna go in there. That makes sense to me.
The magic carpets,
Well, I guess I guess they're in the bag still right now, right? I guess we have
but
to
they're
take 'em
listed
out.
as they were mentioned in the bag as being too large to fit in the bag because
Oh, so
they're
they're just in our inventory somewhere.
Oh
If
wait,
you end
no,
up adding,
I misunderstood that. They're listed. The first one is listed as the too large carpet, and then the other ones are the too small carpet
It's just the
and the
names.
Goldilocks carpet. It's just the names. And they're also the too large carpet is also wait 60. Oh no, that's the capacity. It doesn't weigh 1,600 pounds. That's how much it can hold.
Yep.
I was thinking Oshin's strong. He's not that strong. He's just casually carrying around a 1,600-pound rolled up carpet all the time.
it's more impressive it can fly if it's
Wanna bet?
1,600.
Okay, so yeah, currently the flying carpets are in Oshin, Saphira, and Tati's inventories. Can
Are they
you guys
actually in their
confirm?
inventories? Yeah.
Yeah, can you guys confirm that?
I do have one.
Okay. Saphira, do you have a magic carpet in your inventory?
I do. I'll confirm I have the right one, but I have one, sure.
Okay, and then Tati, do you have a magic carpet in your character sheet?
Yep, I do.
Awesome. Okay, that's good. That we managed to keep track of all that.
Walker, I
Um,
don't see. Did you post like coins, papers in the party inventory? I don't see it.
Yes, under valuables, we can rename it to whatever we want. I'll change it to coins paper so that the word coin is first, so that when it's alphabetical, you can look for it. Yeah, and then if you look
That's
at,
fine. I just didn't see it.
okay, yeah, and then if you hang on, the description is not showing up readily, so I will copy and paste it into the notes.
That's fine. As long as it's in there, I was just making sure. I don't need to
Yeah.
verify
Oh,
this.
that's so much. And then I can do another one for Tati's stuff, and we can sort it out later, because then it's all just like one item.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for humoring me. I had a lovely time going back down memory lane and looking at all the fun stuff that was in there. And yeah, good stuff.
And I'll reformat the bag of holding once we're done for the potion stuff.
Now the potion, the bag of holding
Yeah.
is poofed into the potion almanac.
So how far away are we from land? It was like
30
30
miles.
miles. We could
Yeah,
probably
that's
just fly over. We could use the carpets, and I could fly, and Saphira could fly. I think we're good.
I don't know about flying. Me flying 30 miles. I mean, I got these very cool wings. I can.
Oh yeah, your
With
wings
them
don't
for an
last
hour,
forever,
but-
do they?
exactly. But I mean, we got the carpet, so you know.
I think we're
Ain't
good.
gonna-
And someone can ride on my back. I can probably also carry someone in a pinch too on my claws. Though if you're afraid of heights, you probably wouldn't enjoy that.
I'm gonna use this time to work on my backstroke.
You're just gonna swim?
Well, I'll walk a little bit.
Well, like, I just don't think it'd be a good idea to be on the water's surface, considering there were ocean monsters trying to eat us in like 30 seconds.
There are monsters in the sky too, Ruzid. Some nasty birds
Yeah,
are gonna pick
me.
at you. Fair point.
No
Tell you
one's
what.
fucking with us.
Tell you what, anything goes for my legs, I'll hop and grab one of yours. How about that?
So you'll hold on to my leg while I'm flying?
That's the idea.
I don't know
You-
if that's better or worse than him doing a backstroke on your back.
Wouldn't appreciate it. It starts as a back massage, but once I get going, it's gonna hurt.
This sounds very unpleasant.
Also, I don't think I'll be able to do it, but I just want to get a couple of reps in. But I'm ready to go. Whenever we're ready to go.
Done cataloging everything, Bryn?
Yes, the bag of holding has officially been cleaned out. The inventory on the Roll20 management system is completely empty, and everything is accounted for in the D&D Beyond party inventory.
Fantastic.
And what are we waiting for?
Yeah, let's go see what this city's about. How long is it gonna take? Like an hour? Like a day?
It's going to take you better part of a day and a half.
Day
Day and a half, but we'll need somewhere to land if it's like a day and a half, no?
Oh, Sheen, do you want to just try again?
Yeah, me might need to try again.
I think I have not proven capable of teleporting here, and we should let Green try.
I think you're so good
That's
at it.
Twitter
And
talk.
Saphira even saw it, so she can describe it to you.
Oh, that's true.
What?
Smudge
What if you
on the
put on your
horizon.
magic
Explain to him what smudge
teleportation
on the
ring?
horizon
Wait,
looks
wait,
like,
wait.
and then we'll go again.
Wait a second. Couldn't you get a? Well, can we all fly up in the air with Saphira in the carpets, and then you can see the location from there, and then we can teleport to there because you can see it.
Ooh,
That's
teleport us
brilliant.
while we're in the air.
Does that help?
I don't know.
If you can see it, you can teleport to it, Oshin. Seeing is believing.
And worst case scenario, I can cast Featherfall.
Alright. I'll try one more time, and if I don't get us there, Green has to teleport us there.
Why? It's my first time ever doing it. Why would I be? Don't you have the magic ring that like improves your teleport rolls?
Yeah, but I have to attune to that, and I'm attuned to the Staff of Power instead right now.
Oh,
You had a
okay.
lot of time to.
You
switch up your
had
attunement.
that?
Oh yeah,
well,
you
I
had
have
that.
to-
We're in such a rush. He can't possibly wait half an hour to get that ring on his finger.
I know, right?
We went to.
Haven't we been in here for like 8 hours now?
Yes.
We have, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, what have you been doing?
Everyone just looks at Oshi.
I've been
You
strength
got anything to
training,
say for
okay?
yourself, or
Yeah, I took my next level barbarian, not wizard. I've been strength training.
Your core looks great.
Thank you.
Gains are absolutely showing up.
I mean, you were already pretty toned, love.
And we did
Thank you.
get to see, opposite coasts of Corlin, which is pretty exciting.
Exactly.
Even if we only
so-
saw it for like 9 seconds.
Yeah, we could have.
How are we gonna go about getting there? But I mean, I can cast teleport, but I think we have to get out of the mansion first. So, are we just gonna all time to jump out, cast teleport in the air?
Wait, is the mansion
like,
is the entrance to the mansion like above? Is it not just like right at the
It's
surface?
a little bit
of the
above
water?
sea level.
You
A
Yeah,
little
it's
guys,
just a little bit above the water.
what you guys did was
Siphon made us
you did a wall of force across the surface of the ocean and then got into the mansion.
Ooh, very clever.
Ye old reliable from the last time.
Fish monsters
Aaron knocked down
tried
the
to
water.
climb up on the wall of force and eat us, though, so
Smart.
but,
not
so
as
here's the
safe as
plan.
we thought.
We get on the magic carpets,
Mhm.
fly out to the mansion, go straight to the sky in formation, and get high enough that we can see the star, and then teleport from there.
Right?
The
What's
water
the
level.
formation?
Do we have to like hold the carpets while we're teleporting?
In the past, they've come with us as just like gear that we are attached to.
We just cling to it.
I mean,
Holding
we
on to
also
extra tight
could just
wouldn't be amiss, though.
we could also just get a little damp. I mean, it's been 8 hours, so the same shark's not just going to be sitting there. It's going to have gone for other food, and we'll have the 10 seconds needed to get up, get in a circle and hold hands and do the teleport.
I dig it.
All right, so we send Oshin out on a carpet to go scout the smudge on the horizon. And then he comes back and we're all in the water waiting for him.
Well, we don't no reason to. So if we want Oshin to have line of sight to the shore, do we have any idea how far away we are?
30
in
miles.
Character? Okay. 30 miles. How fast are the magic carpets?
Slow.
Like, if they
It's
go-
going to take you a day and a half.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I can cast
I
teleport.
think it's a
I
good
think-
plan. Let's do it.
But
let's
I
just
don't know
cast
if,
teleport
like,
again.
yeah, like whether we cast it right when we get out of the mansion or go up on the carpets to see it doesn't mechanically improve it because I need the same range to get us there. So when we're ready, I'll cast teleport.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody has anything to do before we step out. I'll take the silence as a no.
Okay. No one else has anything they want to do before leaving?
No, I think we're good.
Cool. So, as you guys come out, there's no surface for you guys to stand on as you guys plop, plop, plop down into the water.
Splash, splash.
Yep, that's fine. All right, now let's do the teleport, please.
Yeah, I rolled a 65.
65. Awesome.
How good is that for very? Is this is like description, right?
Yep.
'Cause
Please-
I've never been there.
Please roll 2 d10s as
Oh,
you are
God,
off
we're
target.
again.
All right, so it is 3 times 7, so 21% of the distance that's off target, and
That's
you
not bad.
21%. Calculator
We made it
30
80% of the way.
times
That's an improvement.
0.21.
That's swimmable.
6
That's
miles.
what I think.
Which direction? Please roll a d8.
Oh god damn it.
Number 5. We're going 1 is north, 2 is northeast, 3, 4, 5. So you will be south of /Maw Port, which is where you want to be. You are within an hour's walk.
Nailed it.
Nice.
Why didn't you do that the first time?
This is perfect.
I
It
was
would-
showing you my home country.
That's true. I really liked what Kurdre Gruel, whoever that was. Do you think that girl really tried to blow someone up?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I do.
Right.
You think that?
I mean, who? I mean, wouldn't you?
At that age, I really was not trying to blow anybody up. No.
Yes, I was waiting until he was older to blow us all up.
Okay, alright. You accidentally blow everyone up one time and never hear the end of it.
You know who did blow up and heard the end of it?
Crypto?
It's all.
At least you're not like Big
yeah,
Toe and
that's our
not hearing-
alternative to not hear the end of it.
That's pretty good.
That's when you're going to hear a voice from behind you guys. Ah, magic peoples. Pretty magic peoples. Kind? Are you kind?
Generally.
We turn around.
You turn around, and there you see a goblin looking at you guys. His hands
And we
are well
pull a weapon.
bandaged. What was that?
I said I pull a weapon.
You pull a weapon? Oh, no. I just got hands done fixed. Fact not have problem. Fact not try steal. Fact just want food.
Your hands got fixed? I say in Goblin. Look,
Yes?
that is actually one of my languages.
Oh. Tall lady is queen.
Yeah, that's how.
Oh,
Yeah, nothing. What happened to your hands?
oh. Meanies. Meanies stomp on them and then hit them with hammers.
I mean, generous for a goblin.
You're not nice.
So do you just like run up and talk to everyone who washes the shore? Or?
No, me standing here and you go poof. And then big cowl and green hair like a goblin. Kind of pretty. Over there, lady in white robes looking mysterious. But I recognize her. Much gold. Too high a bounty for Vac to kill.
Nice.
And dragon.
If you try to kill me, you won't even let to collect the bounty. Don't worry about that.
And dragon? And drow? What the fuck? What is a drow doing here?
Love how you're more concerned about the drow than the dragon.
Well, yes. Underdark emptying into the surface be real danger. Many dragons on surface, not many drow.
Seem really familiar. Have we met before?
No? Who is you? You look
I have
like
a business
Toad.
card. My hands up a business card.
He looks at it. Oh, tasty. And he starts chewing it. Back not read.
Whatever gets the message down.
Well, the message is literally going down.
A little bit of ketchup would help, yes.
Okay, well, it was nice to meet you. I'm gonna go do
Any
something
food?
else.
Food for poor Vac.
Coin points at a rock. There's that.
Asshole. Never mind.
Does this look like a corn cob stand?
Jerks. I'll get you eventually. Go away. In fact, not help you guys. Bye.
Go away!
Like-
You came up to me.
I'm trying to help, and you
gonna
say
give
go
him-
eat rocks, Vac.
What's wrong with you guys? I'm gonna give him. I have rations in my inventory. I will give him one set of rations. Yeah, guys, we can afford food. We just freaking teleported in here. We can give somebody food who asked somewhat nicely.
I'm
And I
glad
will
you have
say,
one.
y'all were the dicks first.
Goblins
don't
always
read-
come in hordes, Sizen. You don't feed a goblin, they find out you have food and they all come after you.
No.
I
Oh,
got a
what?
taste for
What is there? Some
buffalo.
book out there? If you feed the goblin a cookie, get out of here.
No. Vac not have tribe. Vac tribe get killed. All but Vac. Yes. Here. 10 gold for rations. Thank you, nice elf, unlike the rest of you.
Listen, don't worry about it. Just take the food. Keep your money. Find someplace safe. You'll probably need it if you have no tribe out here.
Oh, thank you, yes. The gold will help me fight the Jaggerbad, yes.
The what?
The Jaggerbad. Big dragon with hotel on back. Evil
Oh,
people.
we're getting his
First
life
of all-
story now.
First of all, that's awesome. Aren't you guys glad we gave him food to hear about the dragon with the
Hey, I
hotel on
want to
his
see this
back?
big dragon. That sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
See, if you're nice to
He's
people,
gonna
they'll tell
fight
you cool
a
things.
dragon.
Yes, but let's go back to that part. You should probably not fight the dragon. I don't
No,
think the 10 gold's
no,
gonna help
no.
with that.
The Jaggerbad is the dragon. The evils, yes. They, the evils. The books, yes. The books. And
Yeah,
the
oh.
Gwal.
You did say you don't read.
No,
The evil books can't be read by
the
The
evil
porter.
books.
goblin.
The books can kill. Needs die. Evil sorceress. Kill entire
I-
tribe.
She the one that
I've heard of
put a
that
hammer
person.
on your hands?
No, that was asshole Aimer.
Hey, I
Oh man,
know you.
yeah.
You
God, I
know
wish we
Aimer
did.
the asshole?
Vac, have you ever considered
I mean,
letting
that's
go?
something that he would do.
Yeah. What was that, Coin?
Vac, have you ever considered letting go?
Letting go. Yes, but they say vengeance is best served cold. Here in Cortland, it's kind of hot.
I want to
they
be
say-
clear. I'm fully cheering for you getting your revenge on Aimer. I'm 100% on your side.
He reaches up and tries to give you a gentle fist bump.
Yeah, I'll
I
do
wanted
it.
to be mayor, and then Aimer
Ah.
didn't let me be mayor. because he was the mayor first. I think.
See?
I don't know. He's
Kill
communicating.
Aimer. Kill Aimer,
Yeah,
yes.
Kill Aimer. Wait,
Kill
maybe
Aimer.
not kill Aimer.
Kill
I just don't want him
Aimer.
to be elected.
Eat his bones. Turn into bone broth. Feed to goblins.
You know, Vec, they also
Wait, how
say
can I
that
eat his bones and also feed them to you?
Soften and then chew.
Like in a
Ew,
bone
like a
meal.
bird.
Yes, like bird.
I'd like
Would
to
it
do an
take-
insight check on Sizen and just see like how much he likes his new friend now.
It's a mixed bag, you know. Like I'm not really on the eat Aimer's bones plan, but mild inconveniences I'm all for. And quite frankly, I think he's more trying to kill him is gonna be a minor inconvenience. So it's a mixed bag.
It's actually
How
more
long
than
would
that.
it
It's
take?
eating the bones and then feeding them back like a bird.
you've kept this psychopath alive another day, Sazen. Great work.
Yes,
How long would it
great
take to
work.
craft him a wish scroll.
I mean, why are you complaining about keeping him alive?
What was
If
this
any
about
of
a
us
s-
really wanted to get something done, we could all just strike him down.
What was this scroll question, Oshin?
How long would it take to craft him a scroll of wish?
A year and a half.
Okay, I'll get on that.
Okay.
You want to give this goblin a scroll of wish?
What a
I
terrible
just want to
idea.
see what would happen.
You probably
Oh.
wish for the
Yeah.
world to end.
No.
I wish you could read it.
Vac not wish the world to end. No, Vac not cast magic. Vac need to find great shaman who cast magic for Vac. Yes.
Okay.
Well, good luck
Right,
with
well,
that.
you let us know how that goes. You make sure to tell Aimer I said hi when you're getting your revenge, alright?
Ah, yes. Tell him hi from all goblins and great green-haired kind elf person.
Yeah.
You should
Yeah.
also say that you shouldn't have campaigned for mayor.
Oh, what is
Thank you.
campaign?
An outing?
Outing.
Oh,
Oh,
campaign?
okay. Understood.
Oh no, he wanted to rule. He wanted to be the ruler of a certain town,
Oh.
and I wanted to be a ruler of a certain town too.
So just kill
he-
him. Take rulership. Yes.
But you see, there's like rules and regulations, and if I just murdered him, then like
You make
probably
new
not be good
rules.
for my-
Well, exactly. You know, yeah, if you're the mightiest person in town, then it's not like they can stop you, right?
He's dragon. He kill Aimer. Take over city. Everything good. Friends with Vac.
I mean, what?
I'm a fan of violence as much as the other guy, but like I have boundaries.
Ah, what boundaries?
Well, generally speaking, I don't like wantonly murdering people just because I don't like them.
Listen.
Back, what do you really get out of like getting back at whoever you're getting back at? Like, what is at the end of
Vengeance
the
for
day,
the fallen, the goblins they killed in the sewers.
and like, what does vengeance do for you?
Peace, closure, psychological healing.
Okay, so you can't read, but you know what psychological healing. Not even gonna press at that. Surely there are other routes, right? To
The goblins used to have a great therapist.
to
You could
mental
sue 'em.
resolve.
Kato tried make sense to Vac. Kato was dumbass.
Who's Kato?
We know Kato.
You
How
know
is it
Kato? You know all the assholes. You know Kato, you know Aimer, and you know Frog that makes Vac rocks.
It was one
Oh,
comment.
we also know books and well, you know, we
You know all the assholes. Are
have
you
a lot of
evils?
mutual acquaintances. I mean, evil is kind of relative and up to each person's individual perspective.
If we
and
were evil,
didn't
would
really
we
make
give you
someone-
food?
No. But good people
Or
can hang out
acquaintances.
with evil people. See, you're a good guy. Yes, obviously. But they're
Oh,
evil
table.
evils.
Above table, I need to defend Gual a little bit here. I recall him talking them out of killing Vac. And so to see him posthumously be treated as evil.
Well, now you. Well, I mean, no, you all should have
Well,
learned his
not
lesson.
dead yet.
by now.
Yeah, he should. I think Vac is
Don't
not
show
smart
mercy
enough.
to goblins.
I think he knows he's associated with the evils. I think that's correct.
For
Yeah,
those
I
who are
don't-
not in on this joke, this is a character from the previous Wednesday campaign that was a goblin that they could not kill. It was a recurring character that I kept throwing at them, lower level than them, and they could never kill the character. He always escaped.
The dice were just not nice.
We're talking like chains of natural ones and just horrible. And Vac has escaped over and over and over again. And this is where Vac has been for the past 4 years of Toivoa. And a couple people have run into him, but the last time someone ran into him, they broke his hands.
Jesus.
Good.
Really on the up, huh?
Yeah, you have to consider
Completely
the
unrelated to the last campaign. Tati
Yes,
has hunted goblins since childhood.
understood.
Because goblins raid crypts and try to take jewels out of graves.
Yep.
And so Tati only speaks goblin in order to hunt goblins.
Okay. So is she
Completely
going to...
unrelated to the last
Is she-
campaign and having nothing to do with that.
Yeah,
Sure.
Not relevant. I should also mention to the two people that weren't here when we started, we did meet Vac in this campaign.
Yes.
Very briefly.
Yes.
But I don't even think we interacted. I think
No.
we were just sort of on the same battle map.
Correct. So, this is a old character that we get to bring back because you guys visited this specific place.
I'm so glad nobody decided to play a goblin in this campaign.
True story. I have no goblins in any campaigns right now. So,
Yeah.
Whoa.
all right. So, Vac takes the ration. Thank you, nice green hair. I go and eat, and I then take over world. Have a good day.
See, I
Good
knew
luck
you would
with
wish
it.
for something horrible.
Yeah, remember me when you're big and famous.
Never be
Why
big.
don't you-
I watch my waistline.
I think being big is great.
Yeah, that explains a lot about your tummy.
Ooh.
Am I fat?
Rosendar is just more of the legend to love.
Yeah.
You're still like, you still have a lot of that Bloody Mary in you. You can piss it out the next few days.
And he's going to go running off, escaping yet again.
Yeah, I don't think that guy's gonna last more than a week.
Oh, since like he wants to take over the world and everything, isn't it kind of your duty as a paladin to stop him from doing that?
I'll be honest, if I thought there was any chance of him doing it, yeah, but at best, I think he's probably gonna go be a minor inconvenience for someone. I don't think we need to cut him down.
You might try to approach someone camping in the night and slit their throats and steal their stuff. You know, normal
mean-
goblin behavior.
Hey, whoa, see, Tati, this is the racist stuff again. You gotta work on that. Not every goblin's gonna come up and try
Have
to kill
you
someone.
ever met a goblin that didn't live up to that stereotype?
Yeah!
Whoa.
Really?
My good friend, Larfonzo.
That sounds like a made-up name. Is he from Canada?
No, he went to school in the Feywilds.
Of course he did.
I don't think everything has to be our problem. Like, can we just let this, like, just decide we don't care about this guy
I
and let
agree.
him go away?
I decided
No
that
doubt.
10 minutes ago.
we can
we've
let him
already
go. I
decided
just
lots
think
of things aren't
Siza
our
needs to
problem.
be more careful about where he makes friends.
Listen, if there's some big blowout from this, I will 100% apologize. I really don't think killing a random goblin that came up to ask for food's the worst. Like, it's not necessary. We don't need to be like that.
It's just a pattern
what's
of
it-
behavior that concerns me.
What do you mean pattern? What else have I done?
I think your pattern of behavior is concerning. How about that?
Yeah, thanks, Bruisin. You got my back.
That goblin just had really bad vibes about him.
What? So you can make friends with any succubi or anything you come across, but I give one random goblin a little bit of food and I'm the villain.
The first thing that guy did was list off all of his enemies to us.
That's also what you guys did when I first met you.
Prompted, by the way.
Because you
I didn't even
asked.
ask him.
And I want to be clear, your list was a lot longer.
Yeah, but I'm not
Yeah, but you
bringing it
weren't
up.
adventuring at all.
I'm not bringing it up to every Joe Schmo I meet.
Okay, for the time that you've been adventuring, think about how many more enemies we've made. Like, adventuring equals more enemies just by default.
Yeah, well, maybe he's adventuring alone. It kind of sounds like it.
I mean, of
No
course he's adventuring alone. His whole tribe got killed, and you kind of wonder, did they deserve it?
Whoa!
I mean, my whole tribe got killed, and I kind of feel that I kind of felt that when he said that, and that kind
Saphira, we do not victim blame here.
No, but it does like raise the question.
Just for this Barry.
Tati, keep the racist stuff down.
Hey,
It's
my whole
very
tribe was killed, and
specific
I
stuff.
turned out great. Okay, I wasn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To be fair, Ruzi, you do have a lot of underlying
Yeah.
issues you need to work through also.
Harsh.
You turned out
Sometimes
great.
I just get a little
and-
violent because it's fun. You know?
So you turned out great. This goblin turned out to have really bad vibes. So therefore, it must be his upbringing's fault.
That makes
That's
sense.
nurture, yeah.
Actually, or it's his nature. In which case, we were just really irresponsible, not bringing that to an end.
Every second we spend thinking about him is a defeat in my
We
mind.
are walking at the same time, right? We didn't stop walking.
Definitely are walking.
If we weren't before, coin is no.
Very well. Cool. So, as you guys make your way towards this town, it's a rough landscape. The rocks are jagged and slightly volcanic, but you can make your way to Slashmaw Port. As you guys arrive, guards look at you, seeing your equipment and demeanor. They pause for a moment. Who goes there? As the orcish voice comes through their helmet.
We all look at her.
That crew,
Yeah, with their mans.
that crew of that. Oh, I should probably take the lead. Menos are my allies and friends.
Menos. Menos?
Yes.
Have you heard of an Menos? Can I get a persuasion check from Menos?
But the guards have to know you by name to get you through.
They have
Jesus
never
Christ,
heard of you,
Hermena.
sir.
Who do you know here?
You don't even belong in this country. What are you doing?
You're a nobody in this town, Menos. No one knows your name. No.
Our ratio's just off. We need more girls in the party.
Clearly. So can we just walk in?
Now,
We're good?
will perhaps a toll fee for the town guard's officers fund of 50 gold allow us entry, or do we have to do this the hard way?
Okay, roll your intimidation check. Menos with the 29. 50 gold would be great. Open the gates! And they will open the gates for you and take your 50 gold.
I'll hand it over.
And you guys are allowed access to the interior of Slashmaw Port. The town is...
grimaces at the guards as he walks through with all of his teeth showing.
Okay. As you walk through, there are two drakes on the inside of the gates, one on the left and one on the right. They're leaking shadows across the ground like dry ice fog. As you come in, the buildings here are made of black stone, obviously hewn from the nearby landscape. The populace here does take interest in you guys as you are passing through, as you are significantly more colorful than they are. Most of them are dirty greens and browns, mostly being orcs. Where would you like to go, and what would you like to do?
What's there to do around here, Manos?
Is this like a drop off, or you want to do like a hangout? Got a good location.
We were gonna see if they have a shipwreck.
Oh, a ship. Yeah, we need a ship. Forgot about that one.
You did not see any ships in the harbor.
That's not a good sign.
No, I really thought there would be ships.
On the other side of it.
How can you not have any ships while being a coastal city?
You can thank the Monday night group, the Spirits End Fellowship, for this.
What, they sucked up all the ships? What happened?
They caused the ships to no longer be here, yes.
What the hell?
Yep.
As one does.
Yep. And the Awesome Blossoms have also had an impact here, so just saying.
Yeah, but that doesn't sound like them.
Says a member of the Awesome Blossoms.
They keep to themselves mostly. I don't think they
Right.
out influencing ship behaviors.
All right. So, Herminus, where are we going? What are we doing?
You got family here?
I do indeed. Well,
He's got
if
a
they
kid.
take me back, that is.
Fingers crossed.
Strictly speaking, my fiance has 4 children, who I very much hope will
Well, the
allow me
kids-
to. What do you say?
Do you not have 4 children then?
Well, I love them as if they are my own. And I hope to
Okay.
marry her one day, and
The kids we can
That's all
bribe
be part
into
of the
loving
movie.
you again. The fiance, that one's gonna be a bit tougher.
Yeah, that
Why
one's
are we
gonna
going
go.
immediately to bribery?
Well, that's how we got
that
in the
was-
city.
That was a
It's the
request
easiest way to
that
deal
he
with
made
children.
already. That's why I've been making all these Rusid toys.
We're gonna bribe them with Ruzit toys?
Yeah, Hermenos asked me to the other day. That's why I spent
Oh.
last night making Rusid toys.
I'm glad that Hermanos values my
I only got
birthday so
3
much.
though. I think I need another one.
We can't just roll up to your fiance's after you left. We gotta like freshen you up, man.
This is true.
Me?
Outfit. You look wet.
Yeah, you need a bouquet of flowers or something. Were we really just gonna walk up with the 7 strangers that you met? We gotta
Oh,
perform a little bit.
I suppose flowers would be. I need to remember the layouts of these streets.
What, like,
I've been.
can flowers grow here? Soil doesn't look great.
Some conditions aren't ideal for it, but we manage.
Have you ever grown flowers?
Okay, has anyone pulled flowers from the hat
It's
yet?
probably best that I don't attempt
That
to
is
grow
a
them.
pure magic trick.
Store-bought it is.
We could pull flowers from the
Oh.
hat. Just saying, it's never happened.
Are we gonna have to
I
pull
think
them
that-
one by one? Can we get like a whole set of them?
I'm sure you could ask for a bouquet.
I think we should wait till we get there, and then he should pull them out of the hat. He'll look like a magician.
That would actually look pretty. Yeah,
That's,
you can
that's
recite.
great, but you gotta think of the poem first.
Yeah, but that'd be so romantic, you know? Like he recites this romantic poem, then pulls out a bouquet. You consider yourself a wordsmith?
I can try.
You can
I think
try, everybody.
Yara would appreciate it.
Then try we shall. What's your fiance like? What is her? What really sparks joy?
Well, first of all, she is the sweetest person you'll ever meet. Love for people, love for life. As a waitress in a tavern, all the patrons, well, she's their favorite. She's mine too, of course. I'm a very lucky man.
Sounds like choreographed dance might do the trick. You know, if we all like back, you know, behind you, add like a social, like a people element to it, to your arrival.
Wait, you're gonna get us to do a dancing routine? All of us?
I'm just spitballing ideas here.
Because I'm not agreeing to that.
How about a picnic? You could invite them out.
That sounds nice.
You can't dance anyways, Ruse. The ground would shake and everyone would fall.
And then I'd laugh.
And so would everyone.
Yeah, and then his fiance would slam the door, so back to the drawing board. Unless making her laugh is what we need. I'm all ears here, folks. We could also just buy some chocolates and roll up to the door. I just think that's a little
Wait, so
lowball.
why do we all need to be wingman for Jimenos here? I feel like it's like a one-on-one affair, no?
Because we're curious, Ruzid, that's why.
I don't know. I'm just saying that I don't know if any of these things are gonna help our odds. Or well, not our odds. Jimenos' odds.
We don't need to, but if Hermanos wants to make the best impression, the least we could do, but we came all the way here, we might as well help how we can.
We could
Yeah,
find out
you just-
at,
you
like
just
a
want a minute?
cafe.
Do you just want a minute over there first? You go say hello, get caught up for a minute, and then we can come along and meet everybody. Otherwise, I fear it's gonna turn into this, and I'll just kind of motion to everybody.
Yeah, that's good.
Why?
We need time to rehearse our dance anyways.
Yeah,
We're not doing
that's
it.
exactly the point. That exactly there.
Ooh, coin tricks, coin. Get some good coin tricks.
Oh yeah, coin tricks would be good.
Oh,
Has
that was
Linux already left?
So Hermenos is standing there thinking, blocking things out. Okay, flower. Or
All right, we turn your fiance into a dragon. Wait.
Wait, that would be great.
Ruzid, no, it was a joke.
You're right that I should go alone first, at least. If he agrees to meet you, then well, maybe she will. If not, then
nice knowing you.
I will share one last drink with you and then decide what to do next.
Fair enough. Where should we wait for you? And is there anything else we can give you or do to help your meeting here?
Oh. Could I borrow that hat?
Bryn, can you borrow the hat?
Oh, of course. Yes. Yeah, Bryn will give and we'll hand over Presto's magic hat.
And that was the last time we ever saw that hat.
Do us a favor and
Hermenos
keep
runs
track-
away.
Just keep track of how many times you use it. No more than 3.
Only once. Still writing the poem.
Do you want me to revise it?
You know what? Sure.
Don't go with Doorhenge. Everybody goes with Doorhenge for orange. You know, just scrap orange entirely. Is my advice.
As you guys are standing here, awkwardly in the center of the street, writing a poem, several orcs come past you, and look at you awkwardly. One of them obviously is trying to figure out a way to pickpocket you guys, but after having locked eyes with a dragon, a drow, a Shadarkai, a minotaur, and an elf paladin from overseas who sticks out like a sore thumb in this place full of monstrous creatures, the orc turns away and scampers into an alley. Sason, you're the odd man out here. Everyone else looks like they belong.
If anybody asks, I'm a goblin that was cursed to look like this.
Kind of hide it. It's not
is
like
a
anyone's gonna
story.
go after you.
We assumed.
Just for the vibes. I feel like it would be fun.
Oh, just for the vibes. Okay. Okay, I got you.
Let me know when you're ready, Hermenos.
May I recommend iambic pentameter?
Coin, stop looking over his shoulder. Let him work.
Just trying to help.
5 out of 6 lines ready.
Okay. 5 out of 6 lines. Understood.
I don't know if the hat works if it's only majority complete. Maybe
As
it
you guys
does.
are
We never tried.
As you guys are standing here, a cool breeze washes in from the ocean, and it begins to rain. A cool drizzle that's just going to send a shiver down your spine. For all but Coin, this is unpleasant.
Actually, Ruzit also likes the rain.
Okay.
Oh, this will be romantic. This is great romantic weather.
It's kind of nice.
Oshin's about
It's
to
the grime off my scales.
start curling.
As
Coin's going to do coin tricks in the rain.
coin tricks in the rain. What are what are Coin's coin tricks in the rain?
Coin standing on a city street doing tricks.
He's busking. Understood.
Do I have advantage? Are we in circle or is this a 9?
I think this is a 9.
Okay, Coin is throwing coins. He's trying to throw them and deflect them off of raindrops falling, but he gets a 9. So it mostly just looks like he's throwing coins into the sky.
Uh-huh.
And occasionally they go off course, and that's a little interesting.
Cool.
But
You're
for
going to
the-
lose
for the-
6 copper pieces, sir.
Yeah, they get lost in the mud.
Yep.
But I don't get to practice this one much because I need rain.
Does anyone see like a cafe or a restaurant around here?
You do not. All right, Sir Hermenos, please read this off.
So, I will give it. So first, I'm telling it to Coin because he has to have the opportunity to revise it. So I'll say, there are many things for which I must ask forgiveness. You have many reasons to rightfully feel sour. If you will let me, I'll explain my actions. The story of a friend in a desperate hour. If you will have me, I will be a better man, and our love can bloom once again, like this flower.
Aw,
Okay.
Like it. That's
you
like
should
a
say it when
ballad.
she's here.
Now I will say there is not a rhyme for actions present in this, but otherwise, I think she's gonna love it.
It's an A, B, C, B, D, B rhyme scheme, Coin.
Buddy, those are letters. I use words when I'm writing.
Hey, I like the variety, and I bet the hat needs a break from just hearing limericks.
To be clear, I like it too. I think Coin is.
Oh, no, I understand Coin is reacting how Coin would react,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't have it any other way.
He's right. All right. It's it's avant-garde. I see.
Thanos. Remember, it ain't the words or the gifts. Just the commitment. And, if she says no, then at least you tried. Hermanos just rolls his shoulders and says, right. Here goes nothing.
You got this.
We'll go to her door.
Okay. You guys make your way down into the residential section of the village towards where his fiancée lives.
We're following out of curiosity, but we have to hang back and hide a little bit.
We're like
just,
hiding behind
hide
a
around the
bush.
With a dragon.
100% be somewhere else. Unless you want me to hide at the door and cast Calm Emotions. Otherwise, we need to go somewhere else.
We'll just go down the street a little bit.
Hold on, Coin says you need to go somewhere else in the empty bodies to become invisible.
Oh, now I want to be a ghost.
We still have those,
Invisibility potions.
yeah, or like the whatever it is,
Look, if you guys want
disappearing
to-
sand.
I can upcast invisibility and get us all in there.
Guys, let's just let them have their moments.
All right. But like,
Damn.
3's a crowd, 7's miserable.
Look, if you want to wish polymorph and be an actual fly on the wall, I got you.
Remind me to never let you guys know if I'm ever seeing anybody, because that would be just the worst possible decision.
you won't have to let
What do
us
you-
know. We'll have figured it out
wouldn't-
already.
We wouldn't believe it anyways.
There's that.
So you've come up to the door that you haven't visited in a very long time, Hermanos.
Yep. Been at least a couple years.
Okay.
Hesitate. And then knock on the door 3 times.
You hear from the other side of the door, "Y'all sit down and get your dinner." The door comes open. "Who the hell's at the door now? Oh, hot damn you! It's about damn time!" Slap! Right across the face. "Where the hell have you
Everybody's
been?"
holding milk.
I've been.
Excuses. Understood. What do you got to say for yourself, Hermanos?
He's gonna pull out the hat. The hat. Say. He'll read the whole poem again.
Okay.
As he says, and our love can bloom once again like this flower. We'll try to pull a single red rose out of the hat.
Okay, can I get your persuasion check, please? With advantage, because you do have a single rose.
I thought he was gonna persuade the hat.
I'm gonna use my inspiration here.
You use Hermanos' inspiration here.
Seems like a good idea.
Yes.
Understood? Thank you.
Oh dear.
Single roll or both?
Yeah, single
Like,
roll.
we're down the road though. Like, you want some more inspiration?
Do you want to take someone else's inspiration here?
You can't go out on a 6, man.
For the record, Saphira has inspiration as well.
I'll give him Saphira's
Can Coin
inspiration
Okay.
first.
inspiration if he's sitting there empty body?
Whisper in his ear.
So with the 21, she looks at you. "Well, hot damn diggity dog, you smooth guy. There's a reason I kept that damn ring. That and other things. Well, get in here. Dinner's about ready." And she's going to grab hold of your lapel and pull you inside. And the door will shut. Blam.
Way down the street.
Good.
Hermanos will let the hat drop outside.
As the hat drops into the mud, Hermanos will disappear into the house.
Yay!
Well, I don't have any personal experience in this matter, but I think that was a good result.
Seems like it went well.
He
Well,
got slapped and invited.
Sure, hope so.
He got all the things.
I'll go get the
Yeah.
hack because I'm invisible. You can slap, 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 slap.
You see footprints in the mud going over there.
Yeah.
All right. So, Armenos, is there anything you'd like to do as your end of character boon?
I think. Honestly, for Romenos, that is his end of character boom.
Cool. All right. Eventually, he'll get married to
Not
Eurissa
Carol.
and take care of her 4 kids. And would he have more kids with her?
You're 4?
Probably not.
Okay. Cool.
For
So
reasons.
you're going to have to deal with your 4 stepkids. Awesome.
And he'll just telling Eurissa each time he goes, he will occasionally go like seek out Tati for more toys for the kids.
Okay. All right. So you guys have dropped Armenos off with a happy ending.
Nice.
We probably should have said bye to him, but I think he gets the message.
I
Yeah, he never did say we're allowed to meet him.
We should go knock. We should just walk up and knock right now. Sure, his wife would love that.
Knowing him, he can do the big tearful goodbye, but I think he figured the time we were playing To a Choice of the Lie back in back in the place with the people Vehan, that's what I'm thinking of, Vehan. When we did that back in Vehan, I think that was his way of saying goodbye.
Well, here's mine. Coin's going to flick a single platinum just right in front of the front door. It's not going to make noise. Just
Okay.
something for him to find later.
Awesome.
Hope the
It's
mailman
definitely a
finds
good
it.
game. 2 truths and goodbye.
Aw.
Hey,
Okay, so now we're stuck in this town that for
or do we
a while.
do you want to go live it up in town, or do you want to go back to Nausha and live it up there?
I mean, we haven't
All right,
really
right,
tried
Martha.
out Corlin before.
Yeah, I mean, when in Corlin.
Didn't you want to do some mapping, Coin? You want to like go up the coast?
No, I have been this whole time. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
really.
like to.
I mean, you say we have been, but all we really did was teleport into the ocean and then teleport here. So surely you didn't map that much.
Half the reason that I'm hopping like 30 feet every 4 minutes is just to kind of scan the land. But I wouldn't mind hopping around a bit more.
Let's go ask why there's no boats.
Yeah, that's probably a good question. That's kind of where my mind was.
Also, I think it's lunchtime.
That's also where my mind was.
Let's go to town. Coin's gonna start hopping, presumably towards the docks, but he expects to stop somewhere before there.
Okay. As you head towards the docks with your party in tow, the rain eventually will lessen to a fog and kind of drizzly mist. It's nasty. As you guys approach the docks, they're pretty much abandoned. There's some empty, smashed crates there, but no one's here. It's like this is the ghost town portion of this small town.
This is so weird. Right.
At the end of the docks, you see one huddled figure in a hooded cloak fishing at the end of the dock.
Any luck?
Oh.
Quinn hops towards.
As you hop towards the hooded figure, you get a little bit of a unsettling feeling. They haven't turned as you approach.
Nah, it's piggy bones for sure.
Quinn's gonna do a perception check on if they seem, animated as a human would be, shifting and breathing. Are they completely static or signs of life?
Well, with a 36, the figure's broad shoulders and somewhat powerful build does indicate that they are breathing. There is the slight tap of the person's pulse on the end of the fishing pole.
Hey, buddy. Doing some fishing? Yeah.
Biting.
No.
Been going a while?
Yeah.
You the only one out here?
Yes, except for you.
So true. So true. Well, it was nice meeting you.
Who are you? As he turns, you see that his ears are pink and his nose is pink. As if the pigmentation of his orcish face has been worn away.
That is kind of cute, actually.
It's because of the underbite, right?
Yeah.
It's a big pink nose for me, but
Okay.
that too.
I mean, the ears look like they want to get ruffled.
Not
This
biting.
cat's-
Never any luck here.
You want me to dive down and tell you what I see?
If you
No,
want,
I want to dive down and tell you what I see.
there's nothing here.
It's not a competition. Coin it mid-sentence. Jumps in before you can.
You're both gonna scare any fish away.
Coin's gonna stealth check on his dive in.
No stealth check.
Ooh.
It's a giant splash.
No splash. No splash. It's actually a nat 20.
Yep.
No, Ruse is going after you.
Roosid will,
Giant
but,
splash.
but there's gonna be half a second where Coin is in there and you're not.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need.
He looks at you guys diving in. First the grung, followed by a dragon jumping into the water. Oh, fuck that. There goes my fishing. Now all the fish are gonna be gone. They're gonna. He reels in his
On the
fishing
bright
line.
side- on the bright side, it ain't like they were there anyway. And maybe they can find them for you.
He looks at you. I ain't caught nothing in 3 weeks. Out of my way. And he's going to go stomping or trying to leave.
Wait, before you go,
What?
any idea why there aren't any boats here? I mean, it's kind of, it's a port town, right? So, like, there are no boats.
They got sunk.
What happened to them?
Some a-hole angel showed up here and said, "Oh, the orcs are evil because my boss said they are." Came down and punched holes in the bottoms of all of them. Broke the masts off. Now they're down there.
Was he caught?
Well, just left. Wearing a damn loincloth, jerk.
Is there a bounty on him?
Yeah.
No. Who's gonna take on an angel?
I look to the rest of my group like, obviously.
We know who this is.
Yeah.
What's it? We do?
Yeah, we do. It's God, I forget his name. He worships that dragon god. That's why I like him.
Yeah, he runs the library.
It's Kato.
You're talking about Kato,
He
right?
sounds
Yeah,
like an
Gato.
asshole and possibly a terrorist.
That's what we said.
Just like poking his neck out of the water, looking up to the dock.
As you come up, there's like this film of algae that's dragging off of your head, like a long beard and a mullet.
Rizit shakes his head a bunch to get it off.
It slides off and into the water. With a plop.
Yeah, I like the Kato guy, but like, I mean, he's not that likable, but I like his guide.
Excuse me. You're one of them worshippers of whatever. Out of the way.
One wants a perception check beneath the water
Sure.
as to what he sees.
Cool. As this guy walks away with the 21, you're going to see that there are the ruins of 4 ships underneath the water here. The hulls have all been punched out, and their cargo has been eaten by the fish. These ships are not salvageable at all. Looks like they've been down here for the better part of a year and a half. Maybe 2.
Wonder why Amaria Rosie was so pissed off about this place.
Coin surfaces.
What?
Coin surfaces. I thought
We're
they're
just-
boats.
Oh, you found shit down there?
Not really. I found the ships we were looking for.
Oh yeah. You know, I didn't even think about looking for the ships. I was so focused on the fish.
I didn't find those. Weirdly.
It is, yeah. It
The
is kinda
21,
weird,
there
isn't
would
it?
be some eels hiding amongst the wreckage, but that's about it.
Crit out. Hey,
But
where'd
yeah,
that guy go?
the fisherman guy. He got really grouchy and said that he hasn't found fish in 3 weeks, and also talked about how all the ships were punctured by someone who he described, who I'm almost certain is Kato. And apparently, like, Amaria Rosie did not like this town or something, so he sent Kato to go break all their ships.
Wonder if this guy would buy coin. Sorry. I know I'm thinking about business.
Well, it sounds like this town doesn't have any business.
Well, now that all the ships are broken.
Yeah, I hate it.
Is the town just gonna die now?
Yeah, I kind of... Is this like siege warfare?
I mean, yeah. Well, I mean,
This would be kind of a great opportunity if you just had a few ships and started parking them here, then you could start shipping business and even do a little bit of borrowing from other ships you run into because no one else is here and they can't really turn the goods away no matter how you acquire them.
So,
you could jumpstart a business, that's for sure.
will we need Amaria Rosie's blessing though to like put the ships here, or is he gonna send Kato and break all the ships again if we
Yeah.
bring ships here?
I'd like to see him try.
Isn't that
Break
kind of
our
like
ship, I
Lightning
mean.
where they can't strike the same place
Okay,
twice?
like we might be able to defend our ship, but I don't know if we can defend all the ships from like a god's wrath.
Well, if we have a fleet, though.
I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of making enemies of that guy. I kind of like him, but also like, I don't know. We can make some money.
Yeah, Coin
We
stroking
need
his
ships.
chin. That's it's a catch-22. There's business to be made if you have a ship, but we need a ship to make business.
So really, we really need a ship.
But
Whatever
we
the-
can just teleport to somewhere that has more likely to have a ship.
Well, we thought this place would. It's-
Which I think is kind of anywhere.
Yeah, apparently this place just sucks and doesn't have any ships, unlike every other coastal city.
No, the other side of Corlin didn't have ships either.
Huh.
To be fair, we also didn't spend much time there to find out what was going on.
You guys
but it
literally
does seem
came
like-
in and ditched, but yes, there were ships there.
No, we asked, and I think we very specifically heard that there were no ships there, probably because of some monster in the harbor.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You went to Quadrig Gruel, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still want to find out more about that dragon with the hotel on its back, but it's fine.
Yeah, I want to see him. He probably is really pretty.
I want to stay at the hotel.
Depends how nice the hotel is.
Honestly, it doesn't.
Just give me a room on the back, not the wing.
No, not too far in the back. That you don't want to be too far back there.
Yeah. Towards the front.
Whatever happened to the ship that you guys had before the flight risk?
We don't talk about that shit.
I mean, we can talk about her. She were a great ship, but she's probably in the elemental plane of water.
The change
She wasn't
maker got
And
locked
completely intact
into
there, of course.
locked into battle and transported to the plane of water.
Wasn't the
retrievable.
flight? How did the flight risk? I thought the flight risk was the water one.
No, we lost the change
Jimmy,
maker
that's-
right
that's
when we got
also-
the flight risk.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Literally,
you're
we
totally right,
got
yeah.
the flight risk because we lost the change maker, more specifically.
Correct.
That makes sense. That's why I'm mixing it up because those events are tied.
Now, just because you guys have asked about it, I am going to go ahead and show you Jaggerbad because it is a thing. That's the Jaggerbad.
The old beast.
So handsome.
Okay, new plan. We go spend the night at Jaggerbad.
I'm done.
For real,
Doesn't
for
sound
real.
like it's nearby.
What's the room rate?
I think we could pay it.
It'd be crazy if there's a giant dragon and they're still like out of rooms.
It might be a wait list.
Maybe there's a
Yeah,
convention.
you gotta book that at least a year in advance.
It's more of a
Someone's
cruise
having a
line.
wedding.
On the list.
It's a whole
Yeah, I hear their
thing.
catering's kind of mid, but it's all about the views.
Actually, if I remember, the Jaggerbad Curio had really good food. If I remember properly.
I believe it.
Yeah, the view sucked. It's just the back of his head.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I wouldn't mind going back to Nausea. I could probably talk to Cash and have him send somebody out with some, seeds.
Is that a
Yeah,
bad
I mean,
one?
That to-go order?
Yeah, or at least, show up and see, give out some free samples. Because
Yeah,
if
get
this
him
place,
with the free samples.
if there's no animals to hunt, they might have to rely on, the soil. Which I'm told is manageable.
Well, we can do that.
I'm down for that. I'm still interested in going to the Mage College, the Consortium, and the Dragon Library, all for research purposes. So any of those places I would like to check out before we start going too in-depth into the next thing. Like I said, I'd like to use this wish before we all start possibly dying again.
Consortium
I
might
think
give
it'd
us
be
a
fun to
lead
go
on
to
our ship.
Mage's College.
Do you need to go
Mage
to
College?
one of those to cast your wish?
Well, more I want to hit probably all three before I cast the wish, so that I could get as much information as possible, speak with people who, specialize in wish that aren't just casting spells, speak with people who do mass resurrection type vibes, anyone who could have good
Those
information.
are called necromancers, Tyson.
It's not always necromancers.
It's mostly just necromancers, actually.
It's often necromancers, but that's having a conversation is not illegal, all right?
I think this
Wow.
is kind of like a square replica type deal, but
I said that having conversations weren't illegal, but the guard still got mad at me for intimidating shopkeepers. He said, "Oh,
Okay.
you can't threaten people." That's just, I didn't even draw a sword yet.
Okay, so
just
some
gonna-
conversations are illegal, but not the one I'm gonna have.
That's good, I guess.
Well, which would you, of the locations, prefer to go to first?
I mean, does anyone have any preferences in terms of what everyone else would like to do? It seems like there's some interest in going back to Nausea, so that's not a bad place to start. I don't know. A lot of you with connections in the Mage College, I'd appreciate any of you to introduce me to people, show me around, because I don't have any connections there.
Yeah, you want
could be
to
useful.
meet the professor that gave me detention for 3 weeks, or do you want to meet the professor that loves my writing but hates my diction? There is the professor that claimed I was responsible for stealing from the armory, which is in fact not true, by the way.
What did you steal from?
I did not steal from the armory. I encouraged a there was like a whole like interest in the dueling arts. So I was hosting a party, or helped arrange one. Some other students obviously stole from the armory in order to participate.
Right. So you don't have to come, Tati.
I'm sure Bryn knows a lot of people too before he dropped out.
If we wanted to even split up, I think that, I don't know if you have any on your list was in Nausea, but some of us could go to Nausea and some of us could go back to the school.
Like
I
the
like
party
this
is
plan.
what you're saying.
Yes.
But listen, as long as we're not getting into trouble, I think splitting up wouldn't be the worst thing. We're in big cities, no one's drawing any weapons, no one's making dumb decisions, Saphir doesn't touch anything,
Perfect.
Hey. It's a magic academy. How can you expect me not to touch anything? I won't touch anything dangerous on purpose.
Okay, you
Yeah.
added 2 qualifiers that were not necessary.
Your little addition to the end of that
Oh,
sentence is
yeah.
exactly why we need extra security on you.
So
Yeah,
Saphir's going
expect me
Nausea.
Do you expect me to not touch food? Doorknobs? Ground?
Honestly, can we make
That's
that
why
work?
we have silverware and shoes. Come on.
Bryn's gonna pack you some
What
lunches.
about
have
and
pretty
it's gonna be
ladies,
great.
though?
Or
You
silverware.
can't just expect her not to touch pretty ladies.
Yeah, we're not
Wait, he's
unreasonable.
not the understands.
So we're
Okay.
not going to the university. We're going to Nausea.
I heard we're going to the university.
I bet if we
I-
go to the
I heard that
university,
as
they
well.
probably I probably get some credit for I don't know. Maybe they could study a dragon up close.
Ooh. That's a fun idea.
I mean,
Well,
they probably give
if you
something in
wanna go
exchange for
back
that,
there,
right?
I can take coin to Nausea.
That works for me. I kind of need to round back with cash on some business, anyways.
So we're
I,
stopping by Nausea first, and then going to the university.
I was just saying that we could just split.
We're gonna split up teleporting. That seems like a kind of bad idea, no?
Great idea.
I think
It sounds
I'm
like a
pretty
great
sure-
idea. We have 2
Although I
teleporters
assume-
now.
Oh, Sheen,
Yeah.
you wanted to go to Nausea. Could you take the group to the university and I'll take coin to Nausea, unless you want to go there for some business?
I don't have.
I want to go to
strong
the university. It
preferences.
sounds cool.
I can go to either, so that
Okay.
works for me.
Yeah,
Well,
I know
I-
Jason wanted some folks to show him around, but I haven't been to the university in a really long time, and I'm not sure I'm ready to go back.
Oh, come
I'm
on,
ready to
Bryn.
go
If
for
you
the
go in a
first
group,
time.
what's the worst that can happen? Besides, I bet
to show you around.
I guarantee you have connections that they don't have. Not in the necessarily better connection way, but just everyone has different connections. I feel like more is better. And besides, don't you want to show us your old hunting grounds, whatever it's supposed to be?
It's called a library.
More is always
That would make sense.
I guess.
Yeah, I bet you know the library is like the back of your hand, and we're gonna need people to help me search that because I have spent very little time in libraries.
All right, I'm happy. I'll go with you to the library, but
Yeah.
Then I can take coin to Nausea. I assume that you have something still.
Wait, if I'm in
associated
the
with
library, does that
university.
make me a bookworm?
Ah.
Absolutely.
We could round back and meet you later if the math checks out. Or just
Yeah, I
come
mean,
back
hey,
now.
happy to split or happy to if we want to all stay together. There's no technical rush. I don't know if anyone else has anything they're freaking out about.
Oh.
But I'm happy to split. I'm happy to go separately. Happy to go together. Whatever people want to do.
There's no rush. I just didn't know if like Coin or anybody else that had stuff in Nausea had stuff to do with the university, so I figured I could teleport people to one while Bryn teleports into the other just to knock them out at the same time. Unless people
Right.
wanted to go together.
Quinn wouldn't really have business at the university. Could obviously have fun going, but I think logically it makes more sense that he's headed back to his own corncob stand for the time being.
Okay.
That's it. If it simplifies, like if we want to send the whole party just to the university, I'm fine with that too.
Well,
Which, regardless, it sounds like
I'm
follow.
going to the Magic College with whoever's going.
okay. Whoever's going to Nausea, stand here. Whoever's going to college, stand there. That's how we'll do this. And Coin will
sure
I'll
Stand
stand.
feet away.
stand here.
He'll draw like little circles in the mud, and he'll stand in the left circle.
Okay.
Is this where we have the badge that I think I was holding? Was for Nausea?
You should have it. Yeah.
No,
for the
is that Nash or is that Riport? Oh, or are you talking about the consortium badge?
consortium badge.
Yeah, the consortium.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then
Yeah, if you
yeah.
see Leslie, let her know I'm going to talk with her next about mass resurrections.
Okay.
Oh, so we're consulting the university, then we're gonna consult Leslie.
Yeah, and then I figured we'd hit that dragon library again because I bet you they have some good stuff in there.
Well, if it's just Coin and I, then I'll cast teleport and send us there with the badge.
Okay.
I'll come with you.
Okay.
All right, and I guess the rest of the gang is headed to the university, and Bryn can teleport there. Should actually tell the text of teleport. So Bryn is very familiar. I'm not sure we have an associated object. Let me check my inventory. Do I still have my old student's wand?
I don't believe you do. I think you sold that.
Darn. Let's see.
It's all right. What's the worst that could happen, Bryn?
I have a school uniform. That has been. Is there any way Bryn would still realistically have that?
Not a chance.
It's in his starting equipment.
There
And
is
the-
absolutely a chance that Tati would have taken it from you.
Yes,
Okay.
however, Tati just
And
went to
added it my
Nausea.
collection.
It works out. And then the book of poetry that Bryn has as in his personal items is not actually from the university. Let's see. Yeah, I'm looking through my inventory, and
Did
I have a wand. I have a wand in my. Well, that's starting equipment as well. That's not necessarily university issued. He probably had that before.
University
Okay.
issued.
I don't
Bryn
know.
write
Within the last 6
Tails-
months.
Tell you what, Bryn,
Bryn write
because it's
fantastic
fun.
Tails while it's school?
Because it's fun, Bryn. Was this university issue? Do you want me to roll higher or lower for this to be university issue?
I think it would be more fitting for Bryn to not have any associated objects with the university because
Okay.
he had a very negative experience there and has
Awesome.
kind of cut ties with it.
Then we
entirely.
don't have that.
So I am fine just rolling for it, saying that there are no
Very well.
associated objects because I think that's more okay. I think
still
that's
very
More loyal
loyal.
to the character? Yeah.
fitting. Yeah. Okay. So Bryn will cast teleport using a 7
Sure.
bonus spell slot, and then I will roll the D100.
Yes, please.
And we rolled an 86, and I think we want high.
Yes.
uh,
You have
so
arrived on
that's-
time. Awesome.
Cool.
Cool. So we're going to go
Wow, you made
ahead.
that look easy.
We are going to go ahead and handle a few things here. First, we're going to visit Nausea. as we're going to go there with 3 out of the 7 members of the party, leaving the other 4 to go to the university and library. As you guys arrive, Nausha is quiet today. Sun is shining. There are clouds to the south of you, but you guys teleport in to the magic circle here in Nausha. And as you arrive, you are greeted by the masked figure here in the teleportation chamber. As Shadrach greets you, more people coming in.
Damn straight.
Welcome home. And he gestures for you guys to go ahead and move on as the blue cloaked figure is hovering an inch off the ground. And I do have art for him. There he is.
A warm welcome indeed.
Yeah. Indeed. Have a nice day in our fair city.
A lot more colorful than where we came from.
I suppose. If you're into color.
In a warm color.
Have a nice day. You guys going to depart the Blue Cloak Citadel?
Hard to read that guy. Yeah, Coinus.
Cool. You guys head out into the town. Where are we going?
I know
What are we doing?
Oshin is here. Who else came to Nausha?
Tati.
Tati game.
Not
I'm
Tati
gonna
Kam,
check in.
Tati Kim.
I'm ready to go check in with Cash. Do we have any business at the consortium? Coin looking at Oshin and Tati. As to say if they need to do anything. You're more than
No,
welcome.
I don't have any business over there. I think the only reason to go is to see if anyone's got a lead on a ship. But we can
Yeah.
start with proper business, and maybe we'll get a lead somewhere else.
Ditto. Continues strutting.
Cool. As you strut towards your corn stand, you're going to find that there's rubble all around it. And when you arrive, it looks like this.
Damn it. I'm gonna hope this is a construction project.
What is happening?
The air smells like char, and you see no movement around as you come towards your property.
Does the rubble doesn't really look like it? Like the building didn't fall over.
Nope, the building has not fallen over.
Did the neighboring building fall over?
The insides have been gutted. It's the inside of the building that's now on the outside.
Renovations.
He's replacing
gonna
the
be good.
floors. I knew it. Well, that's not in the budget. I'm gonna go talk to Cash. When stomps in.
As you stomp in, the inside of this place is burnt. There's been a fire, and you see Cash moving some rocks around, trying to break down some walls with a sledgehammer.
Well, what are you doing in here?
I'm going to send you a note so you can RP with yourself, Coin.
Oh, my favorite. You moved where all of the chairs were too. This is not feng shui, frankly. I just gotta say, like, I in my mind staged like 3 different points of conversation for myself with myself, and I've now been handed a curveball for the entire thing, which I love.
There you go, sir. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, have at it.
Cash is gonna say, "Oh, these aren't like these aren't intentional renovations. Trust me. I've been like spending the entire week undoing what some like ruffians came and did here. Ruffians? What, like locals? Above table, would Coin had seen this? Cash had seen this occur? Would he have seen who did it, or does he just kind of like approximate? Like, does he know that if they had ties to anybody? Would that have been like implied to him?
Roll an insight check. Let's see what we know. Coin, you have one major enemy out there that would do things like this. You have other enemies that would do other things. Lots of them, in fact. But you have one major enemy who would do something like this.
Coin says, was it her? Cash responds, no, we got this competing tavern down the street. Yes, it was her! Who else would it be? He's like, all right, man, jeez. How much is this setting us back? Cash just looks back at him. He's like, no. It's like, all the sales of the husks of corn that we sent out, we're in the red. Coin drops to his knees. I had a nightmare about this. I came back and we were in the red. And Cash says, I've been living a nightmare. But enough about me. How's Saphira? Oh, she's good. A-okay. No, I mean, like, where is she now? I don't know, somewhere half across the world? Cash just cocks his head and he's like, yeah, that's kind of what I expected. I'm gonna assume she's being watched. Thoroughly. She's being thoroughly watched. And Cash is gonna turn back and he's gonna say, please, tell me you made some money while you were gone. Because we desperately... And Coin just looks back at him like, no expression. And then Cash drops to his knees. I knew it! I thought the whole time, but I knew it! I knew you'd come back empty-handed. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I can't even tell which one is talking at this point. Coin says, I'm gonna go out again. We still got some more work. Sazen's trying to go to a couple of places. I'll try to scrounge up whatever profit I can to get us out of this. I might have something that could help. And Cash perks his head up from the rubble he's cleaning. What? Is it business? Coin says, not exactly, but we just went to Corinth, and it is worse for wear. They might not have a lot of money, but they're struggling, it seems like, to feed themselves. And if you sent a ship out there with, some seeds, it might not be an immediate profit, but if you help that place get off the ground, you might end up with some long-term investments. Or at least some trade opportunity. Cash will think about it. He'll say, like, I've already got my hands full here. To also set up having seeds sent out to Corinth, it's not the worst idea, though. I'll give it some thought. They'll probably pull out some papers because they're both the same person. They're trying to get on the same page of what their business is doing. But I'll kind of hand wave a bit past that. They're just making plans. Cash is going to say, like, I actually tried something. I was trying to do catering for, like, parties. And we were actually doing really well. We had, like, 3 different places reach out. But they got kind of pissed when I showed up with a plate of IOUs. And Coin goes, they didn't take the IOUs? Yeah, they didn't take... I thought they would. Turns out, like, it was a very time-sensitive event. So, a couple of doors closed, but a couple more opened. There's still, like, 3 more parties next week. Alright. Cash, I'm gonna head out. But if you need supplies, you know who to call. and then they both finger gun at each other. Ah! And I think they'll do a. I'm gonna count both of these performance checks because they're doing like a joint coin trick.
Sure. So 22. Gotcha.
In place of like a secret handshake.
Sure.
So, Coin performs it a little better than Cash does, but they're going to handshake. Their hands come apart, and I'm trying to think of like what kind of a You can tell I've like run out of coin tricks at this point. But their hands are gonna clap together, empty, and then they come apart. Each of them have like 100 gold in each of their hand. That wasn't there before. And they'll each pocket it. And I think Coin is going to... I think realistically Coin is going to spend some time here clearing rubble, but that's pretty much going to conclude his immediate business here, roleplay-wise.
Are Tati and Oshin going to help? Since Oshina has been doing some weight training?
Yes,
Tati...
I.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Good, Tati.
I was just gonna say that I would like to assist by investigating for witchcraft remnants.
Okay. Please roll your Arcana check.
Arcana.
Or investigation, your choice. That's fine.
I mean, there's one of those that's better.
Yeah, whichever one you choose. With a 28, you go searching around for remnants of witchcraft. All you're going to find is some broken bottles that have some kind of accelerant around them. The charm marks are very distinctive.
It's not witchcraft, it's just a Molotov cocktail.
Correct.
Our villain really needs to step it up.
This is so embarrassing, Cash. Like, our business got destroyed by like some 14-year-olds with a bottle of vodka. Listen, I'm not proud of it either, but I'm pretty busy here, and I'm the only guy staffing this place. It's kind of hard to run my own security.
Maybe we need some like defenses put up around it.
Ash says, Tati gets it, we need a third coin. Coin.
Well, Cash, would you
Like,
level up?
I'm listening.
If you take a bit of wizard, I'll teach you guards and wards.
I welcome it.
All right.
Coin says, like, what? For the time being, you're gonna have to go to like the consortium or something.
Okay. Cool. So while they sit there and begin cleaning up the place, the rest of the party was back in Slash Mopport and was about to teleport out. And you guys were going back to the university? Is that correct?
Yes, that was the destination.
Awesome. Cool. So you guys will teleport to here. And as you arrive at the Grand Teleportation Depot of Shatter Shaddai, the city is fresh and rich. The technology here is higher than anywhere you've been. Instead of torches, they have glowing crystals. The area seems nearly science fiction by comparison to the places you've been. The spires of the city lie outside. And Bryn, you get a wave of nostalgia, trepidation, anxiety maybe, as you see other students coming out of other teleportation circles and headed out of the door.
You really went to school here?
I did.
Yeah, wow, this place is crazy. What'd you get, a scholarship or something? How'd you afford this?
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a scholarship.
She has it.
Yeah, nice. I can't believe we haven't come here yet. This place is amazing.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's
Great.
like I thought it was
Is
gonna
there-
be cool, but it's like way cooler than I thought.
There's a specific place you wanted to go? The library?
I mean, I don't know anything about this place except for it's the center of learning and magic in many ways. So, who do you know that you would recommend speaking with? I'm thinking any sort of high-level casters, anyone who specializes in theoretical wish spells, any libraries we can get access to. I don't know. Who's here?
So yeah, Bryn would probably know at least where to start in terms of, is there a specific professor or is there a division of magic that deals with
Wish theory.
yeah, I don't know. Is there a high level class called Wish Theory that gets taught by somebody?
600 level class, PhD students.
Yeah.
Well, before that, you're going to hear inside the depot here, Bryn Gemflower, is that you? A shiver goes down your spine, Bryn, as you recognize the voice that's coming towards you. One of your former classmates who caused a lot of problems for you. Bryn, darling, welcome home. How are you?
I think Bryn is actually speechless. Like, this was maybe like the single worst case scenario, and he like kind of like didn't. He kind of convinced himself that this wasn't actually going to happen. But
She comes up to you and puts one arm on your shoulder and then her leg wraps around you. You miss me?
Oh man, Bryn must have been different in his school days.
And you brought friends.
Neve, this is not who I was expecting it was going to be. Okay, that's actually fine. Indeed.
Who are your friends, Bryn? And are they into the same things you were?
I knew you wrote those 14 books. I knew it.
Please stop
I knew
saying it like that. No, you haven't changed at all, have you?
No. Well, yes. Quite a few times, actually, now that you mention it.
Neve, these are my friends. Sason. The dragon is called Ruzid.
Oh.
This is a
He
former
slides
classmate
off of Bryn like a silk being pulled across his shoulders and then strides over towards you, Sason. Aren't you a cutie? As she reaches out with a clawed finger and traces your jaw.
I slowly draw my shield up in front of me just a little bit.
Yeah. You one of those goody two-shoes, aren't you? A paladin.
I sure do like to wear my shoes.
But of Odighi, I thought that they loved suffering.
Trust me, I suffer literally every day.
Would you like to suffer some more?
I don't know.
That's the beauty of it. Yes, it's both.
Oh.
I'm full up right now. Trust me, I got my hands full. Would want to take on more than I could chew because that would stop future suffering. You know how it is.
Oh, yes. Oh, a magnificent creature you've brought with you, though. It's not very often, only once or twice a day, that we see a dragon come through here. What's its name?
My name's Ruzid, and I'm not an it.
Oh, you speak. My apologies. And she comes up to you and reaches a hand up towards your face.
Ruzid kind of backs up, like his neck kind of cranes away.
Oh, are you shy? Of poor
No, I
little
just kind of don't want
me.
me to touch you with those gross claws.
Gross, I wash. Probably more than you do. And look
Yeah,
at
but
those
my claws are
nails.
prettier even if I don't wash them.
Oh dear. Such a shame. So nasty. Bryn, darling, Enough about nastiness and calling of names. It's no fun. Why are you here, Bryn?
I'm here because my friends wanted to visit, and
Really?
I promised I'd get them here and show them around.
Well, how delightful! We can make a lunch of it.
Oh, I'm sure you're very busy. Don't let us.
Oh, no. Not ever since I became a member of the team. It's so much fun being part of the ruling council. The Majocracy is very welcoming to people like me now. After my
I'm certainly not a fan of the Majocracy.
No? Why not?
Ruzi, you don't say that.
I don't give a shit.
Why aren't you a
Okay,
friend of this?
I don't know, you just kind of give bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
Okay.
Strange.
That's enough. Please,
Oh.
please, let's not start this here.
No. Let's not start this here.
Yeah, we'll have to start it in some arena. I don't know. Where's a good place to fight?
Ruzit, remember, I'm coming asking for like help. Could you tone it down for me a little bit?
Okay, fine. But I'm sure there's
Thank
other
you, I
people who
appreciate
help a lot, like, other than her, right?
Maybe, but if she's on the ruling class of the Majocracy, and I don't know how any of it works here. I'm just not gonna step on toes as soon as we arrive.
Well,
Okay, I'm sorry.
your apologies accepted, Ruzid. If you'll accept mine for thinking you were an it, I really do apologize. Brynny
Okay, we can
here,
throw the hatchet.
Brynny here does bring out the worst in me.
Really? He brings out the best in like all of us.
Yeah.
Really? Bryn, have you turned over a new leaf?
Bryn is a little confused, but tries not to show it, and he isn't sure whether she's trying to be somewhat serious or whether she's almost mocking him. But Bryn is going to continue to try and diffuse the situation, and by diffuse meaning get as far away from this person as possible. And so Bryn is just gonna dodge the question after an awkward moment of silence and just say, "Well, we're headed to the library."
Oh, excellent. Come with me. I'll go with you. We can grab snacks on the way.
Well, Bryn quietly thinks to himself, "Well, I'm not sure how to get rid of her, but if we're in the library, at least we'll all have to be quiet, and this conversation can be over."
That's
So,
the most Bryn
Dragons
solution to
have
something.
dragons. Do you guys have like good snacks for dragons?
Oh, of course. We have the best roast meats and raw. If you're more of that flavor. The sea, of course, brings in great volumes of seafood if you're of that proclivity. I'm not sure. I didn't want to be racist about judging your specific dietary
I'll eat any of those
requirements.
things. I'm not that picky.
You're not that picky? Well, then of course we've got plenty of things here in town. Now, are you one of the dragons that can shapeshift into a normal form?
Yeah.
Oh, how delightful. It would make your travel through the city significantly easier.
Yeah, you know what? Fine. And Ruzit's going to actually revert out of dragon form.
As you do so, she turns and her jaw drops. Oh my god, you're so cute!
I'm not cute. I'm vicious and terrible.
I'm sorry. I just couldn't help myself. It just sent a thrill through me. Oh, goodness. I apologize for your great viciousness, sir.
Is this like doing something for you? Do you like it when there's like a big dragon that turns into a small kobold?
Well, I think it's nice to subvert expectations, don't you?
I do subvert expectations a lot, especially when I kick people's ass when I'm like this anyways.
You do seem to have quite the muscles. As she just points, not touching, but points because you've already expressed that you don't consent to touching. Such big arms you have. I'm sure you could manhandle anyone.
Yeah.
Well, Brittany, shall we go to the Buff Puff or straight to the library?
Let's head straight to the library. I'm not hungry at the moment.
You're not? Oh,
We just ate.
okay. Well,
We have a very fancy feast. You know, you
Oh,
never
dear.
teleport on an empty stomach after all.
You're her. You're that pirate woman, aren't you? The one that had all the wanted posters for weeks and years.
You know, I cannot tell a lie. Yes, it is me.
Oh
I mean, I could
my,
tell a lie. I'm just not going to
goodness.
right now.
oh my goodness. It's such an honor and a privilege. Why are you here? Come with me. And she's going to completely abandon Bryn and go take Saphira's arm.
I'm here with Brit.
Really? Bryn? Did you replace me with her? If so, you found a good pick, Saphira.
Saphira and I are just friends.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
are you playing? Brit, did you and her?
Neve and I are also just friends.
Okay.
She turns to you, Saphira, and raises an eyebrow. I guess we can just be friends too.
Yes, perfect. Everybody's friends. Awesome. We're gonna head to the library now.
Okay. And you guys can
She
depart the
was-
arrival depot and head out into the city.
Fear will pat Neve on the arm and say, "Hey, I'm on my best behavior." So
Really? I'm never on my best behavior. Oh. So, what do you need at the library, Brinny?
Oh, I'm just here to escort some friends who are looking to read up on certain subjects. It's not my business to share.
Oh,
But
which of you's doing studies?
I'm trying to shoot Bryn a look, which is very subtly trying to be like, do we trust her? Do I tell her? Which is hard to convey in a look, so I have
Okay.
no idea if he picks it up.
So, Bryn,
Bryn is letting you answer the question. But I think at some point during the walk, Bryn is going to try and maneuver himself to be within 10 feet of. Oh no, it's a 30-foot range. That's much easier. Bryn is gonna maneuver himself into the center of the group.
Sure.
And is going to use a sorcery point to subtly cast Rary's telepathic bond, which he should have done before everybody parted ways, because he wanted to be able to keep in touch with Oshin and Coin in Nausha. But we had gone so long without using it because we were all immune to divination magic that I completely forgot to do it before we separated. But Bryn is going to try and activate the telepathic bond with the current party members who are present, so that they have a line to communicate without this. Hang on, how many are there? 5 of us. Bryn's going to try and have a way that we can communicate without our 6th wheel listening in.
Who's the 6th?
Our guests.
Oh, Neve? Neve is the 5th
We're
wheel.
trying. Wait, are there not? I thought only Coin and Oshin went to.
Coin, Oshin, and Tati went to
And Toddy.
Nausha.
Oh, Tati's not here. My mistake. I thought Tati came to the university. Okay, so then it's just me, Saphira, Stacy, and Reese. I thought Ray was being really quiet for this conversation. It's okay. So yeah, Britta's gonna try and invite the 3 other party members into the telepathic bond. But it does specify willing creatures, so they would need to permit the
Sure.
the casting before they could be admitted.
Yeah, I'll pick up.
All right, excellent. And then Bryn is just gonna say say, look, guys, I'm so sorry that this person is here. Her name is Neve. She was a classmate of mine. Regardless of anything she says, we were never a couple. She's always acted like this. I hate being called Brinny, but that's just her personality. If you had told me back when I was a student here that she would be on the ruling council someday, I wouldn't have believed you in my first year of study, but now I guess I'm not surprised.
Bryn, I'm going to tell you that with your knowledge of this woman, you are surprised that she is at all involved with the ruling council. She was
Really?
kicked out of the college for experimenting. She has
Really? Okay.
violated every rule in the entire college, every rule, including all the dorm rules. Like, she made it a point to find all the rules and intentionally break every single one of them.
Murdered someone?
She has murdered people. She has slept with professors. She has done it all.
She cheated on a test?
Murdered the professor and then slept with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Officially, and Jordan can speak to this, no, she slept with him, possessed him, then killed him.
It's so fucked up.
Damn. It's probably a good thing we didn't.
I guess it is. I guess it's a lot worse than I remembered. I think Bryn left the university being a little jaded. That maybe it's not what you know, but more about who you know that gets you ahead at the school. But I guess even her, like, this is taking it way too far.
But
if she got on the ruling council somehow.
The fun part is, he was evil and she did it. She's actually a good person, but she's very rebellious. So,
still, I think that Bryn and this person are like oil and water.
Oh,
just
100% right.
Completely polar opposites.
100% right. And I'm sure that he would try his best to avoid her at all times. Absolutely. But she is almost a Klingon until her ADHD kicks in with something else.
Yeah, the bad news is we're a very exciting bunch.
Indeed.
Yeah, like Ruzin.
Especially with Saphira and Ruzin being such a cute kobold. Yeah, like, she's striding with very powerful people right now. She likes being seen with you guys.
First of all, Brandon,
Yeah, so
this kind of explains a lot. Do you want me to kind of get rid of her for you?
I'd say no pressure. Honestly, she wasn't the worst person at the university. We just don't have much in common. It's annoying that he's invited herself to tag along, but if she's not bothering you, I mean, she's not the reason I left. So ultimately,
That's a separate question.
There are worse people we could have run into.
Is she safe to tell about why we're here? I feel like that could be sensitive topics. I don't know.
Absolutely not. I do not trust this person even if it's just because I don't know her well enough to I don't know her well enough to know whether I should trust her. And she's so rebellious and gossipy that even if she doesn't have any bad intentions herself, I still don't trust her not to run her mouth and just tell all of our secrets to the first person that she runs into and wants to cozy up to. So yeah, I would play our cards, keep our cards close to our chest.
Bryn, you'll have a memory of a time that she was at a social event for the college, and she told people that you and her had been intimate, in spite of the fact that you hadn't. and she had spread the rumor that you were the best lover she had ever had.
Damn.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how everyone's gonna know him here, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Well, I think anyone who actually knows Bryn knows
Right.
that that's
Not true.
Not true.
But
But you've been gone a while, and the rumors.
she
I'm
is
not
one of
gonna
those
stop.
people
Maybe they
who
have that one cut it out.
she does whatever she does it in order to enhance things, but most people know that most of what she's saying is either a bent truth or a flat out lie. So there's very little you can trust with her, except for she is very good at keeping secrets. But you probably don't trust her with your stuff, which is 100% valid. All right, so you guys will go towards the Grand Library. And as you guys come up to the Grand Library, you present your library cards, and Neve's going to turn, well, you understand I've got business to do. Do you remember Lou, Brittany? You may or may not, that's up to you.
Do I? Could you fill me in? And this could be. You can say this in front of everybody. I guess I'll say in front of the table that there isn't really a lot of lore that was ever established about Britain's time at the university, and so in terms of specific people,
this is all new for Walker, which is great. Asking Walker, do you remember? Does Bryn remember a character named Lou? Regardless of if you know them or not.
Bryn probably remembers quite a great deal about his time there.
So Lou had was a teal-haired woman who was basically Neve's sidekick and co-conspirator, almost like two hot chicks going around college. And she's going to say, well, Lou's waiting for me at home, so I'm going to go. But do take care of yourself and make sure that this one has some of the memories that we used to make. And she's going to lean into Saphira and whisper something in Saphira's ear. Saphira, I'm going to send you a message real quick, which is fun.
I would bet money on the content, what the contents of that message is, but anyway.
All right, that's what she says to Saphira in her ear. Cool, Saphira?
Vera will. Vera is just going to pat Neve on the arm and say, have a nice day, Neve.
Okay. As Sayson tried to listen in on that with a 25. She can't get that high, so here you go, Sayson.
I don't trust Saphira not to have something going on behind her back.
Okay. And
Nice.
as she slinks over to Saphira, she turns and quickly grabs Saphira and gives her a deep kiss.
Man.
And then turning, just as sharply, go ahead, Saphira.
Saphira is going to turn and let that land on her cheek.
Okay. She smiles, tease, and then will sashay away.
Well, that was exciting.
This is what school is like? This is... Okay,
I mean,
sure.
You meet people of all shapes and sizes here, and that includes the shapes and sizes you may not like. And to an extent, I actually enjoyed that about university. I mean, not the part where she told everyone that we were lovers, obviously, but there were people who were, where I grew up, the village was mostly humans, and so it was everybody was the same and I was different. But here, everybody is different from everybody, and I kind of appreciate that because it means that the way your first year at school, the way you become accepted by your peers is not by. It's not because of who you are, but it's because of the things that you say and do. It's because of your personality, and not just who your mother and father were. I mean, don't get me wrong. There were certainly some rich people here, but in terms of, I mean, yeah. Well, you get the point.
Okay.
And yeah, she was kind of she got on my nerves sometimes, but there are worse things that you can do to people than tell everyone that you're the best lover they've ever had.
Yeah, I mean, people can say a lot worse things about you. I think people in this very group say worse things about me, so honestly, that's really...
Yeah, like you wrote all 14 volumes of those Tales books.
You're still on that. I don't get why you think that joke is so funny. Because
No, I just
He's
think
the
it's
only one in the
It's gotta
party
be-
with a tail. He's very invested.
I just think it's true, and
Doesn't
everything
Toshin
that's
have a
happened
tail?
today is
might have
reinforcing
a
that
tail.
ideology.
I got
I
a tail
have-
too.
Yeah, like, there's 3 people in the party who have tails.
All right,
just saying.
multiple people have tails. I'm just saying, Rooted,
I have-
very invested, has a tail.
I have only one sincere regret about this campaign, and that is that the joke about the volumes of books that were just detailed descriptions of the hindquarters of different species were not turned into some kind of numerical advantage for the party. The reason that didn't happen is because it was so early in the campaign that I was still getting used to what Dungeons and Dragons was. But if that happened now, and we were a third level party or whatever, and we found some books of drawings of people's hindquarters that Eric had planted as a joke, what I would think it would be very funny if we had some kind of like where Bryn could study the anatomy of different creatures and then convey that knowledge to the rogues to make their sneak attacks more effective. And that, like, whenever Saphira or Tati attacked a creature of a species that Bryn had studied, they would get like a +2 asshole bonus to their attack roll because Bryn knew where to stab them.
Oh, man.
And I wish we had done that because it would be really fun. But unfortunately, the books were lost with the first Changemaker.
Yeah.
So, yes, Jason, exactly. Bryn gets advantage on identifying creatures from behind, like something really stupid.
I love that.
Bryn he wouldn't want to read the books, but when you're stuck at sea and you've got 3 days of nothing, maybe you can. He is the eternal scholar, and maybe you can learn something.
You know what?
From
I'm the damn GM. Bryn, did Bryn read the books?
I don't. Not like in a lot of detail. I think.
Okay.
I think he found them and then read like the first few, and then it's like, oh no, this is just porn. This is just the Kama Sutra of
He read the
multiverse.
first few volumes?
No, the first few entries.
Understood.
'Cause
Bryn,
it was
going forward?
alphabetical, and so he read like Asimar was the first one, and then
Cool.
I don't know what the second one was.
all right,
but
Bryn.
No, I
we-
think it
we'll
would
go ahead.
have been great
For
but the,
creatures starting with the letter A, you will have advantage on identifying the creature.
Kind of get it, Bryn.
by their hindquarters.
By the hindquarters.
Yeah.
There's a point where it's like, I'm not enjoying this, but I am curious.
Exactly.
Wait,
Might
so
as well flip to, you know,
It's a business decision.
should the feature be called tactical assessment?
Oh, that's really funny.
Okay.
This will be my last
So,
session
go ahead and
with
put
the
in-
train wreck. It was nice, but I think that won't put me over the edge.
I'm sorry. I hope that didn't actually take place.
No.
Good. I'm glad. But yes, Mr. Bryn, going for the letter A's, On identified creatures, you will have advantage. So go ahead and put that on your notes.
Amazing.
Cool. I'm cool with
Nice.
that. Look, I'm the GM. We can retcon something from 3 years ago. That's fine. 100%.
Oh man.
I think it's the oldest retcon I've ever had to do, but that's still fun. All right.
World record.
Yep. So we can go ahead and go to the Grand Library of Shatter Shaddai. As you guys arrive at the Grand Library, you are greeted by a guard as you walk in, and as the guard approaches, hello? Oh, Bryn, welcome back. Been a while.
That was very muffled. Was that intentionally said with your hand over your mouth to mimic his helmet?
Welcome home.
To his mouth. Sorry.
Welcome back to the library.
Am I?
I
Is it
literally
just
have
my-
a metal
my
cup that I'm speaking into
speakers
to
bad?
sound like armor.
Yeah, it might be a little bit too muffled.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I think that the noise suppression on your mic is like nuking it.
The noise
Otherwise,
suppression
it would
is-
have been really funny.
No, I hear you fine, but if you're gonna do it, you should probably like have the microphone pick up into the cup as opposed to the.
Is this
outside.
better?
Oh, that's way better. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
yeah.
Welcome back to the library, Bryn.
This is great.
All right. So, would Bryn be able to just go into the library, or
You got your library card, bro?
It's still pretty
I'm so-
muffled.
Bryn,
I'm sorry,
do you
I
have your
didn't
library
understand
card?
anything you're saying, Eric.
Do you have your library card?
That is a very good question. It probably would have expired, assuming unless it's like a lifetime pass. If it's like a student ID thing, that would have expired a long time ago.
All right, head over to admissions and we'll get you a new one.
Thank you, sir. All right. Well,
Just to check.
Just
Can you bring in guests with one library card, or does everybody need a library card?
Bryn's a advanced student. You can get in with a library card of his. Admissions will get you all hooked up.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much, kind sir or ma'am. I can't really tell under that armor.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll salute.
The guard clicks his heels and gives you a very, very formal salute.
Thank you, sir.
That person's awesome. Wait, who are they?
Oh, that was just one of the one of campus security. For the most part, they were pretty chill. Although I guess I was never the type to get on their bad side.
They're the cool friends you got to introduce us to, not like the other person.
I think maybe
Yeah, she's freaky.
maybe friends is a little too far, but they were pretty nice about letting me in after hours because they knew I was just there to study and work on my reports rather than other kind of shenanigans that people get up to in the library sometimes. But I just saw Taki's list.
I think we know what kind of shenanigans Neve got up to in the library.
Yeah,
But I have
she
no
said she was.
in the library if I went here.
She said she was going home to Lou, and that Lou's with. That's weird. Lou was like one of her popular girl friends in college. I wouldn't have expected them to become an item. I wonder if I'm looking into it the wrong way.
They could just be roommates.
That is also possible. Although it has been
But also-
a couple years.
Yeah. Who's to say? I mean, do you want to go swing by and ask? This is your time to catch up with everyone too, Bryn. Think of it as your 5-year reunion. I don't know.
Yeah. So Bryn will lead the rest of the party to the admissions office. And seeing the empty chair behind the desk, Bryn will clear his throat and state loudly and clearly, "Beg your pardon, sir. Former student looking to renew his library card."
Bryn Gemflower, was it? Didn't you retire or get expelled? Let me see. Which was it?
I chose to withdraw from the university after my first year.
Well, Your withdrawal can always be rescinded. Do you wish to do so at this point?
As a former student, I thought that I would be able to renew my library card. Would I have to re-enroll in the university?
You're still enrolled. We've simply paused your tuition. You still have 4 years worth of tuition scholarships already on books. We just simply need to ensure that you wish to reactivate that.
I'm sorry, what? I thought I had heard that my entire scholarship was canceled after I left the university.
Oh, no.
And
we take the scholarships and we invest them in order to ensure that we receive a return. We don't cancel them. That would be disingenuous to the investors and to the alumni.
That makes sense. I apologize. I had
Who had informed you of that? Because that misinformation should not be spread.
It was a gentleman to whom I indentured myself to pay back the tuition I owed.
Strange. We will have to. Do you wish to report the?
I do not. This was an isolated incident, and it is a private civil matter between us.
Very well.
But
less paperwork for me.
Yes, indeed. I assure you that I don't think it will be a repeated issue. But yes, that is a somewhat of a pleasant surprise. I had figured that. Well, when I had initially left the university, I wasn't sure if it was going to be temporary or permanent, but I believe I was misinformed that my severance from the university was irreversible.
Not at all.
I guess
your grades are in good standing. We show that you had a 4.0 at the moment.
Damn, Bryn. I should have known.
For the classes you did attend.
I'm a human, as it were, or half human at least. Yes, I suppose 4.0, straight A's with one exception. I'm glad that withdrawal didn't go through, but anyway, I had not considered the possibility of returning. I would say yes. My immediate concern today is that I wish to access the library. Please reactivate my student status, and I will return later to discuss whether I would like to enroll for the next semester.
He'll pull a book off the shelf and cast a spell on it. The letters on the page change, and he will look through, flip a couple more pages. Here you go. Simply need your signature here. And it's a very basic form. You've seen this several times. It's just the admissions form to enter the college.
Yeah, Bryn will sign his name.
Cool. Very well. Here's a pass. Are these prospects or guests of yours?
They're friends of mine who wish to accompany me to the library.
Understood.
I believe that as a current student in good academic standing, and I believe I should be able to have guests accompany me as long as they remain supervised. I can vouch for their good behavior.
You are allowed 4 guests. Yes.
Lovely.
Please have a wonderful time. And
thank you for. We won't take up any more of your valuable time. We appreciate your assistance.
Have a nice time, and welcome back to the Grand Library of Shadow Shaddai.
Thank you, sir.
4 guest limit, huh?
Wow.
4 guest limit. I'm more interested. I may have some heads to knock once we're done here, but that's something I can take care of.
First of all, congrats on becoming a student again. That seems like a big deal. Second of all, yeah, wait, who are you trying to pay back for this? Because you got beef with them, we've all got beef with them. Right, Saphira?
Do I get to kill them?
Absolutely.
Yes, I had considered. I'll think about it, but Yes, there's someone we might want to pay a visit to later if we're up to it. He was a strong and wealthy individual, but I think that we're long past the point where if we wanted to put the fear of God into somebody, then it was a cruel trick played on a student who didn't know very much about the real world. And
Honestly, that seems like more than a cruel trick. I think we could put the fear of multiple gods into this guy.
I'm good at putting fear into people.
Yeah, I appreciate the offer, but that can be for another time. As long as we're here, let's head into the library and see what we can find.
Okay. So you guys go into the library. As you guys go in, the vast cavernous library echoes slightly with your footsteps across the stone tiles. And as you come in, you see that there is the same old lady at the information desk that had been there the last time you were here. Hello, Bryn Gemflower, and guests. A pleasure to have you back, Bryn.
It's been a long time.
It has.
I'm glad to see you're still with us at the university.
Of course. Do you remember my name?
Brynwood. Walker does not.
Okay. Of course not. Let me get her name for you here. Where was my librarian? My librarian. I know Jordan's like sitting there knowing all of this. Inside the library.
Has another group been here recently?
Not recently. Been a while, but this is Velmara Thrin. Archivist Velmara Thrin.
Yes. Yes. So I would like to enter the library, and I have 3 guests with me.
Of course. What area of study are you looking for today, Bryn? It's been some time.
It has.
Have you been well?
Actually, I have. Thank you for asking.
You look
I have.
Seasoned. Have you been...
That's a good word for it. I have been out and about these last few years, and while I learned much at the university, I also I think I've rounded myself out a bit, because there are a lot of things that you can't learn just from books.
True. Very true. And I can see it in your eyes, Bryn. I think it's showing well on you.
Thank you. That being said, there are, of course, some things that you can only learn from books. I have one of my associates is seeking to learn about very high-level magic, and we were wondering if anybody had ever, we were wondering if the library had any treatises on the use of the wish spell, and it's the possibilities and the pitfalls that accompany it.
Of course. You'll want to go visit Professor Vendre Luthris. But do avoid Yara Malvain. She's still upset about that event at the laboratory. Do you remember?
Really? It's been a long time. Oh well.
So I'm going to put these names in chat for you here.
I'll stay away from...
So this is the person you have been directed to, and this is the person you've been directed to avoid.
Mistress Malvain, that's a great name. Very good. Well, thank you for the heads up. And then is Professor Luthis somebody that we could find here somewhere in the library, or would we have to leave and go somewhere else?
He's down the hall. And for Walker's benefit, the Grand Library is essentially the name of the entire university. And the Grand Library is not just one building, but rather the entire collection and campus, and their offices are within the library. Because in an arcane school, there are books everywhere. They're not going to isolate them to one location. So throughout all of the buildings, they're going to have sub-libraries throughout. And so the various schools within the college are going to have their own libraries within there. It's just called the Grand Library because it's got so many books.
Good to know. That is very helpful. Excellent. Well, this is my library card. It has been renewed, and
She smiles.
we'll be on our
Of
way.
course. Have a wonderful time. And do remember, there's no spitting within the library. I know that other associate of yours had such a hard time. It was those sunflower seeds. Horrible habit.
Good to know. Thank you. All right. I think that's.
Okay. So as you head off, she's going to also whisper back past you. And make sure your friends don't dog-ear any of the books. We never had problems with you, but the other students.
Oh, don't worry. I'll keep a good eye on them, and I trust them to be respectful of the paperwork.
She knows.
What do you think we are? Chaotic evil? Jeez.
Since I know what you do for a living, Sason, in real life, I think that's hilarious. Because, yes, dog-earing books is evil. All right, so you guys go down the halls. Bryn, you are familiar with Professor Vendre Luthis, and you know where to go. So you follow Bryn. Are there any side avenues you'd like to go, or things you'd like to look at before arriving at his office?
I don't think so. I think it's been a while, and Bryn might be curious, but we're here on a specific mission, and I think Bryn is still deciding. The opportunity to return to higher education was thrust on him very suddenly, and so I think he's still kind of deciding whether he could belong here again. And so I think for the meantime, we're just going to head straight to the primary objective, and then maybe later we'll think about the other possibilities. But rather, a pertinent question before we get to Professor Luthis's office. What kind of is that? You said Bryn would recognize his name. Did he specialize in a specific school of magic that maybe Bryn might have took an intro level class with him first semester, or
primarily divination magic is what he specialized in, but he was also the general arcanist.
Okay, so Bryn was not a divination wizard, and
Right.
probably didn't take. Bryn probably didn't have him as a professor personally, and probably recognizes the name, but did not interact with him all that much.
Right.
Would be I guess what this relationship looks like.
Of course.
Cool. So yeah, we'll try and find his office.
Cool. As you're wandering the halls, several of the displays have changed. Several of the various artifacts that are in those glass cases have been swapped out. But in general, the place is unchanged, except slightly cleaner than last time. They may have a new janitorial staff.
Neat.
But you guys will find your way towards his office, where the door is open, and you guys are free to walk in.
Bryn will stand just outside and politely knock on the door to just make sure he's not bothering anybody unduly.
Come in. Who's there?
Professor Luthis. My name is Bryn Gemflower. I'm
Bryn
former-
Gemflower. You look familiar. Are you a former
Yes.
student?
I was here. I attended the university for a year about 5 years ago, and I have just recently become re-enrolled at the university.
Back.
Thank you, sir.
How can I help you?
I have an associate who had some questions about a particular magical topic which is outside of the range of my expertise. Bryn's going to let Sason have the floor, just because he doesn't want to share too much of Sason's personal life without his sort of permission. And as Bryn doesn't really know this guy personally all too well, I think it makes more sense to have Sason lead the conversation.
Sure. You would know that he is a very well-trusted professor and has been in tenure for the better part of 40 or 50 years.
Mhm. Checks out.
Yeah.
He
I
is
guess
ruthless, though, as a professor, and his tests are hard. Good.
As good professors often are. Yeah, I'll jump in here. Thanks, Bryn. I guess I'm the friend in question here. I had some questions about magic, which is not something I thought I would ever have to experience or deal with. But
One moment. My name is Professor Vendre Luthis, and you are not just friend, I presume.
Apologies, sorry. My name is Sazin. I'm here with other of Bryn's friends, if y'all want to introduce yourselves.
You do understand that manners maketh the man.
I very much apologize. I'm used to, let's say, uncouth company and fast movements where you don't always get time for introductions, which...
Are you in a hurry currently?
Not at the moment, sir.
He stands up out of his chair. Lady, gentlemen, I am Professor Vendre Luthis. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, and welcome to my office. Please, pull up a chair. Sayson, you have been brought here by Bryn Gemflower with 2 anonymous associates?
Guys,
Not
wanna...
anonymous.
Yep. This is Ruzin, the dragon. Or, no, actually, he's a kobold right now. You can shapeshift. And this is Saphira.
Interesting. I recognize the face and the reputation. Congratulations on your emancipation and freedom, Lady Saphira.
Yeah, you know about that?
Of course. Rumor of the event spread far and wide. After all, we had to recall several of our bounty hunters. We did seek the money in order to fund the West Wing.
Apologies on apologies for the loss of prospective income, but
It was quite an interesting science project, and several people have done their senior thesis on such a thing. But, Sayson, you had questions regarding the arcane?
Specifically, really the wish spell and how it interacts with perhaps mass resurrections. I don't know if you have any experience with the spell itself, or know of people who research it, or examples of wording, or really anything on the topic, because I have no experience, but would like to know more.
His face is inscrutable. You can't tell if there's any emotion on that face whatsoever regarding this specific question. I have some experience with the spell, yes. It can prove problematic, and we must be careful with our words in this case. Without wishing the thing, why would you consider a mass resurrection, considering the consequences that could befall, depending on who, of course, granted it, and the consequences of raising the dead?
I think the potential upsides in many ways do kind of speak for themselves, in terms of the best case scenario can lead to a lot of potential good or happiness coming back into the world, where clearly the downsides are immense in many, which is why I'm here to discuss potential workarounds, proper language, proper examples. I'm sure a man of your intelligence could think of many reasons why people would want to bring back others.
Of course. But hypotheticals and conjecture are far less interesting than theories and facts. You have provided me no facts on which to base hypothesis, nor to develop even a theory about your answers, so I cannot appropriately address them. Please, provide me with more details. If you'd like, close the door for privacy.
Suppose it doesn't matter one way or the other. A good 70 or so years ago, my village was more or less wiped off the map, and we lost nearly everybody. Only a small group got out. I have the chance here to bring back everyone who was lost if they're so willing. And if we're careful and smart about it, I don't see why it's not something I shouldn't attempt.
Interesting. And who has granted you this wish? Remember, please be careful with your wording.
A certain deck of cards, which I'm sure you're familiar with.
Ah. You have found one of the cards from a deck of many things. Interesting. Such things are dangerous and problematic. I both caution you.
Dangerous.
He looks at you. I'm sorry, what was that?
They're very dangerous.
Indeed. Now, do you know who previously owned said deck?
I don't know for certain, but I have a suspicion it may have been Sageos, the
Oh, dear.
former prismatic dragon.
Dear, oh dear. Well, in that case, these cards are likely infused with more magical potential than normal. So wording your spell and your specific desire, as we will phrase it from now on, is to be very cautiously considered. I have several of our prospects who have written wishes in the past. There they are on the shelf. And you look, and on the bottom shelf of a bookcase, there is a tome that is easily 10 inches thick. That
Sageos is no stranger to specific wording, or Sageos, no, Sazin, but he's still gonna look at this in just horror.
And they have considered these things over and over again in order to consider any potential ramifications that may negatively affect them. And yet they misunderstand the premise of such a spell. You see, most situations do not benefit from manipulation and over explanation, but rather simplicity is paramount. Being precise and yet not exculpatory on the minutiae of situations. One can spend an entire lifetime attempting to eliminate variables that they do not know, rather than trusting and having a bit of the unknown weave its way into existence. But in the case of a deck of many things held by the great dragon Sageos, and I do not call him great due to his morality, but rather due to his power, you understand. For I do not find him good in any means. But
Oh, believe me, we feel the same.
such a card would be very strong. And it is important that you be specific as to who you wish to resurrect. Because any ambiguity could prove to have side effects. Just be careful. And if Bryn Gemflower, one of our star students, brought you to me to have this discussion, well, I suppose he trusts you enough to bring you here. Interesting. So, you seek mass resurrection. May I ask of whom and where? In the hypothetical, of course.
I
Let us
once again
practice.
see no reason.
Without saying, of course, the four-letter word.
So there's a few ways, I suppose, to go about this. I guess we should focus first on the subject. The individuals I would hypothetically want to have come back. Gotta be careful with wording there.
The party's
I'm
in the
wondering-
second part, you would say.
Yes, that is what I would say. I've thought of a few ways to phrase it in terms of perhaps I could try and write out an entire list of all the individuals, although I fear sometimes that I could forget some.
I would
Or,
tell you that
you know,
would not work. You would gain 1 resurrection.
That's good to know. Another thing I thought is naming all individuals who died in that location on the certain date. I figure that's a more narrow scope and more possible.
Potentially. However, the location must be very well defined.
Interesting. Another thing I
And
thought of.
do note that with the power of Sageos, such a spell could resurrect things such as insects and various life forms that you did not expect.
For instance, something like insects, is that necessarily the worst outcome?
Potentially not.
Depends what else, I suppose.
What if they were all dragons? That'd be a great outcome.
Are you a draconic worshipper,
raiders.
friend Ruzid?
I don't really worship any dragons. No.
No, but it has been stated that you can transform into one.
Yeah.
You
Are you-
worship yourself, right?
Interesting. I am not a dragon, no.
Well, I mean, I worship well, I don't really worship him. I like him. I don't know. You kind of I'll get back to you on that one.
Very well. We continue our conversation, Lord Sason.
Do you know how a spell like this would work with kind of loose definitions in terms of, say, I said everyone I considered family within X time period who had passed away from non-old age causes?
That could be quite problematic, but potentially. Again, simplicity is the mother of elegance.
Do you have any immediate recommendations in terms of a simple base that you would work off of?
I would keep it simple. Which one person do you wish to resurrect? Or do you wish to expand that to more? The more volatile the wish, of course, the more volatile the potential consequences. Keeping it simple. For example, if I had a desire for a pencil, a yellow number 2 pencil with a crayon and eraser. That is very simple and reasonable. I have no such desire at the moment, and therefore will not use my powerful magics to cast such a spell. But such is the weave that simple is more likely to succeed than complex. You understand, of course.
Of course. Such is the danger here with attempting something of such a scope where
Indeed.
one or perhaps 2 individuals could be a lot more likely while a whole group is inviting disaster in some ways.
Precisely.
Sounds like you'll have to roll the dice if you want to get what you want.
Sounds like
no
there's also
amount
a
of-
decision for, is a limited scope something that's acceptable in terms of, do I fear the consequences more than the potential good outcome?
Well, he did say no matter how many words you add, you can't prevent all the bad outcomes.
Indeed. So I would encourage you to keep it simple, keep it safe. The fact that you are cautious is wise. I wish you the best if I did not cast the spell. He smiles broadly, and as he does so, you see that he has fangs, because he is a vampire.
Thank you. I truly do appreciate your expertise, and it gives me at the very least somewhere to start and begin thinking in terms of where my own planning wasn't going to work.
Of course. And do enjoy your time here at the Grand Library. I understand that the opportunity to enter is quite limited to non-students.
Any recommendations for where we should go?
Home. Don't overthink your spell, Lord Sason, but rather be confident, assured, and take what happens as a gift from the planet. Magic gives as it takes away. Do have a nice day. And he will rise from his chair and offer you a handshake.
I'm always a little nervous as a Fae about shaking hands, but he's been nothing but kind and helpful. I will shake his hand appreciatively.
His hand is cold, but it's got a nice firm grip. He does nothing out of the ordinary. A pleasure, sir. And he reaches out to shake Bryn's hand.
Bryn will shake his hand.
And
Thank you for your time.
he bends over a little to be able to shake Ruzit's hand.
Bruiser shakes.
Okay. You've quite the firm grip. Impressive for one of such diminutive stature. You are to be commended. And my lady, and he reaches for Saphira's hand.
He'll shake his hand.
He takes your hand and bends down to kiss the back of it.
That's not necessary. And we'll just try to convert it into a handshake.
He does so in such a graceful manner that he does just kiss the back of your hand and straightens up once again. An honor and a privilege to have met such a great escapatologist. Please.
Put that on business cards. Scaphatologist.
Please continue being as
Yes,
elusive
the
as
honor is fine.
Please continue being elusive. Those who seek to hunt a legend will always be there, in spite of bounties or not. Know that there are others who wish to be able to at least meet such a beautiful and enigmatic woman.
I'm beginning to learn that the hard way.
Indeed. You will have safe passage while you are here in Shadow Shaddai. I will ensure that the guards do not arrest you on accident, and should you run into any problems while you are here, Lady Saphira, simply drop my name, and I will ensure that you are taken care of.
Well, thank you for that.
Once you leave, however, the hounds may be loosed once again. Enjoy the chase.
Saphira, I think you're a school project.
You are a school project, Saphira. As you guys leave this man's office, they literally use divination magic to try to find you. And the amount that you move around causes these students no end of frustration. All they need is a signature.
A midterm
Yeah.
for a final.
It's them trying to find you and get a signature or, get a recording of your voice or something and come back. They can't ever catch up to you.
I should not help them out with that, and I should not just try to give them something to make it easier just to see that if I can evade them even more. I should not do that.
Yeah,
I
the
should
fact
not.
that you can always be divined makes it a fair test.
It's awesome.
There are very few constants in Toivoa. Saphira being hard to find but very easy to locate through magic, that's one of them.
Yep. Everyone can divine her location. Problem is getting there before she poofs is the problem. Saphira's never stayed in one place.
I feel bad for the students that were trying to find her when her soul was in that gem.
Oh gosh, yeah, that was such a pain. All right, cool. So, anything else you guys want to do here at the Grand Library of Shadow Shaddai?
I think.
Oh, Bryn, anything you want to show us around before we go? Any old spots?
Not today, but I have a feeling we'll be back, either for me or for somebody else. And today went very differently than how I expected. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but I think I could use some time to process away from here.
Okay. Cool. So, as you guys walk out of the Grand Library, you guys can head back out into the city.
So are we staying here, or are we reuniting with the rest of the party in Nausha?
I assume we just head back to Nausha, right?
Yeah, unless there's anything else you want to do here. Come on, you don't have like a favorite food spot before we go?
Bryn, this may not have been your favorite place, but you're probably sure that getting some pastries for the rest of the party from the Buff Puff or a drink from the Celestial Sips would be a good idea, because you can't get those anywhere else.
No, we gotta
Fair
go to
enough.
Louis' lunch at 2 a.m.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, come on, there's no food truck. Let's go.
No, Bryn. Yeah, as long as there's food nearby, Bryn can recommend a good spot or two.
Cool. You guys will find your way over to the Buff Puff area, where the entire staff consists of very burly men who are very self-confident and very, very handsome.
I see why you like this spot, Bryn. This is great.
Oh, trust me, I'm not. I didn't bring you here for the eye candy. Although you're welcome to appreciate the staff's looks if you want. But no, This is the pastries.
What are you? I was talking about the pastries. What are you talking about?
Beyond belief. Oh, I assumed you were making a lewd joke. My mistake.
Here has immediately gone up to the counter, started flexing and tried to get the staff to outflex her.
Okay. As they are absolutely doing that, you're going to see them pull up their sleeves and just go pow. And it's just like massive bodybuilder arms. So what do you want? And they're going to offer you a variety of pastries, but their signature is a large sausage roll that is a 1 pound sausage inside of a pastry roll. It's great.
Jesus Christ, Eric.
This is so cursed and so incredible.
You guys can thank Jordan's other group, the Saturday morning group, for this one.
I won't.
We will, thank you.
One of everything.
One of everything. And they will start doing it. And as they do so, every one of the guys in here is just sleeveless shirt with an apron and a top knot or long hair tied in the back into a ponytail. They all have long beards. This is like Bear City, right? This is not any slender individuals. Everyone here is built. And they are going to be serving and making these pastries for you. Almost everything in here is meat filled and just absolutely covered in butter. It smells heavenly in here. And after the better part of 15 minutes, they have worked up a large paper bag for you to have, full of individually wrapped pastries. The bag weighs 40 pounds.
Wait, so what's everyone else getting?
Are you serious?
Bryn is going to recommend the featured special, but it's too much food for one person to eat by themselves usually, at least for a medium-sized humanoid. So Bryn is
Wait,
going
why are
to
you
suggest.
too worried about too much food for someone to eat for themselves? We got like 40 pounds already.
Well, that's just Saphira being Saphira. Bryn is gonna.
I was kidding. Like you're all welcome to share.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we got plenty.
Okay. Well,
Do they actually have any vegetarian options in there? Because I'm not going for the meat-filled ones.
There are some vegetarian options. They do have a broccoli cheese roll.
Perfect. Dibs on the broccoli cheese.
That sounds awful.
That sounds delightful. What are you talking about?
I want broccoli and cheese.
I'm sure they've got some plain rolls and stuff too.
They do have some plain rolls. They do have some sopapillas if you want some of those.
Ooh. Sounds delightful.
Okay. Cool. You guys have all the pastries you'd ever want? Where next?
Wait, how much do I owe you for that?
It's going to be a total of 5 gold for all the pastries you guys bought.
That's so much money.
Bryn, do you want to at least pick something else up just so we have easy teleportation back here?
That is, Bryn. Let's keep the paper bag.
That
From
makes
the-
sense.
from the
So much
Bryn,
sense. I love
you can
that.
get something better than a paper bag.
It's something more durable that won't just fly in the wind. Oh, and also, here's
Let's get
another
like a
thing.
pen.
Next person who comes up, give them the same and tell them it's from Saphira.
Oh, okay. And
Saphira, you're feeling really generous since coming back.
so Saphira gives away 10 gold?
Yep.
All right. Some little old lady who comes here only for the eye candy is going to come in and get her 1 empanada and then an entire bag of 40 pounds of meat and pastries.
Can't even carry that home.
Oh no, she's going to have an escort from one of the staff.
Oh, how terrible.
You're welcome.
She's going to come over to you with her little cane. You're such a darling, Missy. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. Yes.
On a day's work, my lady.
Have a nice day. Bless you, darling. You and him are going to make quite a cute couple someday. And she gestures at one of the men in the party. And just keeps walking. With her little cane. Click, click, click. All right. So, you have your food. You have a paper bag.
All right.
You
Yeah, I
sure you
think
want
Bryn
like...
will
you know.
reflect on the time he was here. Will reflect on this time he visited the Buff Puff versus the first time he visited the Buff Puff. Because the first time he ever went as a new student, he went by himself and he tried the 1 pound special that everyone recommended, but it's too much for one person. So he ended up cutting it in half and taking half. But then it doesn't reheat super well, just because it's a pastry. So he remembers really wanting to ask someone to go and share a pastry with him, because that's what you do. You need 2 people to eat one. But for quite a while, he was too shy to ask any of his classmates if they wanted to go get lunch. And then now he's come back with 3 people that he considers very close friends, and rather than just
And we got
getting the
40 pounds
one
of
sausage, he got 40 pounds of food. And Bryn, I think Bryn will just have a little chuckle that when he longed to come back with a friend and share a sausage. This wasn't exactly what he was thinking, but hey, sometimes life turns out differently than you expect it will.
Indeed.
Alright, a quick trip to the gift store. We're picking you up something there, Bryn. We're not letting you use the paper bag.
If you say so. All right,
It's
yeah,
like
we'll go to
a
the.
toy wand.
Well, we
go to
need
the
something
gift
to
store
remember the
by,
place by so we can teleport back here without potentially getting shunted extra-dimensionally 20 times.
Exactly. I'm thinking like a pennant or a t-shirt or, maybe they have something cool like, a good keychain. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, perfect. We'll get a keychain with the university mascot from the gift store or whatever else they have.
Okay.
Wait, what even is the mascot? Better be a dragon.
The mascot is a dragon. Yeah.
Yeah!
Nice. All right, we'll get
I
you
want a
one too,
keychain
Wizard.
now. Yeah!
Okay, everyone who came on this trip gets a keychain for being cool and coming on the trip. And thank you, everybody, especially you, Wizard, for being cool about not fighting the first person we saw. And Saphira
I
for
was
not
so
touching anything. And Bryn for coming with you. Thanks, everyone. This has been great. What a fun day.
Cool. All right. So, ready to transport away?
Everybody, put the keychain into your inventory. I bought everyone a keychain.
Oh yeah.
I did. I did
Put a
put
keychain
it
in.
into my.
You've spent 2 silver pieces on keychains.
These are so overpriced. That's fine.
No, they're not.
I don't know, five
The markup at this place.
5 copper a piece is not that bad. Anyway, we need to teleport back. Do I actually have a teleportation anchor for Nausha? Because Oshin had a dedicated item, but he took it with him.
Do you have a badge? Does anyone here have a badge?
Oh, the Longstrider badge. Yes, yes, I have my official and my unofficial Longstrider badge. So yes, Bryn will take that out, and we'll cast teleport. I am a full 20th level caster. I have 2 7th level spell slots now. So yeah, we'll let's go home.
Okay. Cool. So you guys can teleport to Nausha. And as you guys arrive, you appear just outside the Longstriders Consortium. Where are we going? What are we doing?
Well, we only have about half an hour tonight, so this might be a good time, unless we have other stuff people want to do. This might be a good time to clean out the party inventory a little bit. Just sell some gems, convert those into gold.
Would you go and meet up with Coin first?
Oh, absolutely.
Let's go do that first.
He
All
said he
right.
was gonna check up on cash, right? So back at the corn dog stand or
Yep.
whatever.
Yeah, let's check that first, and then otherwise Bryn could probably send a message or something, right?
Cool. So you guys will arrive at Coin's corn stand and find it ruined.
It's a little less ruined. He's helped, pick up and organize, a couple dozen pounds of brick before
Yeah,
they
the
have
rats are
would-
getting
not
under the
surprised.
rubble. They're going up against the wall. Quick, go to that side.
Couple dozen
Point
pounds
in.
of brick. Wait, that's like 5 bricks.
Yeah.
Listen,
It's been a slow day.
There
Listen,
were
when
things happening.
when inspiration strikes, I gotta drop what I'm doing and I gotta get a quill in my hand.
What was the inspiration?
I thought of a better way to pick up these bricks.
What? Get other people to do it for you?
I-
No,
I needed
he's
to
building the
sketch.
better mousetrap for.
It just says, if I sit here and pretend to write, everyone else will clean up. Hey!
The problem is both of the coins are doing that. So neither of them is working.
I'm also imagining you both crammed at one desk, like fighting for space the whole time.
Like, I thought you were gonna get a second one. Like, why would I need 2 desks? Like, you're never here. Like, okay, we're gonna table that discussion for now.
Haha, table.
They both go and point at the door as you walk in.
So what actually happened here? I feel like I'm not surprised that some disaster happened after what I saw last time we showed up here after we left it, but
Oh, wait,
yeah, what happened this time?
Cash, who I guess right now the only visible giveaway. I think their pants are still a different color, even though he had them replaced. So the red pants Cash is gonna tell you, well, it seems like Pitney Bones' work. I guess she's going through more secondary means of domestic terrorism by having some kids destroy my place. And Coin will nod affirmingly.
So why don't you defend it yourself? I mean, aren't you as kick-ass as Coin? So like, you probably could have kicked them to the curb, no?
Yeah, well, I was in the middle of catering for a party. It's a long story. I just wasn't here.
Oh. So I guess it wasn't part of your official duties to guard the place. And Ruzid looks at Coin.
Yeah, that's true. I think we got to dock it out of your pay. Don't even start that with me right now.
Well, what would it even be docked out of the pay? The cost of rebuilding this place?
Cash is gonna go say, in case you forgot, because I'm very aware, I am a simulacrum. So I don't have all these free renewable resources that you do, pal. He said, above table, I'm gonna assume key is non-renewable even for a simulacrum, right?
Correct.
Which is fascinating in its own sense. But nonetheless, Coin's gonna say, that's a valid point. He can defend it, but only a couple of times. We should really resolve it.
I mean, can't you heal him? I guess he can't really bring back any of his key.
Cash says, they didn't like harm me. The problem is, one, I only have one set of hands to defend the place, so if I leave, it's unguarded. And two...
Well, you did leave, and it was unguarded.
Thank you, Ruzid. What do you say we swap places? I'll go with
I
Coin.
think I'm good.
And you can stay here and run. Oh, you don't want to stay here?
I think it's
Then
kind of boring.
maybe your calls hold less weight on how I run the business then.
I mean, it just sounds like you guys need a bodyguard that isn't Cash.
Coin says he's sassy, but he's right.
All right, so we need to make another simulacrum.
Yeah, wait. What if you make a second? Like, what would the third name be? So we got Coin and Cash. Change, maybe?
Change is a good one.
Yeah, I
But
think that could work. But like, if you get Change, then Change is the bodyguard.
Coin and Cash look at each other and they say, it's not viable.
Why not?
We'd have to split pay 3 ways.
So you're not gonna hire a bodyguard because you would need to split pay 3 ways, even though the whole business is in trouble because there's no bodyguard.
We
You're
can,
gonna make
okay,
no money anyways, and no one's gonna get paid.
we can hire a bodyguard. We just can't have 3 owners.
Oh, it's so you just want to make sure you pay the bodyguard less.
Coin says, yeah. And then Cash says, I know myself. I know him who is myself. A third me is not going to agree to less pay to be a bodyguard. It just wouldn't work.
Yeah, but a third me would be really funny to watch.
No, a lot of hijinks would ensue. Things would get done. Just not the things that we need to do.
So then who you got in mind for a bodyguard if it's not a third you? What if you make a simulacrum of someone else?
Cash says, why wouldn't I just hire that guy? Why'd I gotta duplicate him?
Because we have other things we need to do.
Oh, one of you.
Yeah.
Cash says, who says you guys are my first choice?
I mean, how are we not your first choice? We've literally slayed every single thing we've come up across, even like, kind of like near god level creatures.
We didn't kill that goblin though.
Okay, the goblin we chose not to
Are you
kill.
salty about that? have you been just sitting here stewing about this the whole day?
Cash says, what?
Don't worry about it, Cash. Other separate issue.
It shouldn't be an issue at all.
Just think of what that goblin could be up to by now.
He's probably mildly hassling someone else for money.
Exactly. He's probably hassling someone else for money, and you never know what else.
What if he's destroying a corn dog stand somewhere else in the world?
Al, good for Coin's business.
Actually,
They
no,
both
you're
could
right.
hire him next.
Okay, but back to
Yeah,
the
well,
matter
he
at
might be
hand.
looking for a job if you want a new bodyguard.
Wouldn't we be the best bodyguard? So, like, if we made a clone of one of us, surely that's like the best bodyguard that any money could buy.
You would be the best bodyguard. Your simulacrum would be the best bodyguard for like a week.
Oh, my simulacrum does not have the attention span to be in here for more than like 2 hours. But I'm sure like Sison could probably stand here stoically for years.
Well, okay. One, how expensive
You're
is it
not
going to be?
wrong.
How expensive would it be to get another simulacrum? And two, how
1,000
long?
gold in a 7th level spell.
That's not that bad, actually.
Well, the thing is, we can't have Oshin cast that because then we would lose cash. So
Yeah,
that would
but
just put us
someone
back
else
to
can
square
cast
one.
it, right?
Can anybody else cast it?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that Bryn could maybe like read a scroll or something.
Can I just like
What-
hire
what's
a
the-
random guy? A random
Well,
mage?
couldn't
Sorry,
Oshin
what-
write a
what
scroll because
spell?
he knows how to cast a spell?
Is this simulacrum?
Yeah, another
Yeah.
simulacrum.
I believe that is strictly a wizard spell, but I will confirm.
What's the benefit
Yeah.
of being part of the consortium if you can't hire a low-level adventurer?
You can.
I don't
No,
know. I
I'm
just thought it'd be
talking
fun
to
for more simulacrums.
That's,
all.
Well,
that's what I've been
I'm also
trying to
more-
say for like 10 minutes, but Rizza keeps steamrolling me with the simulacrum pitch.
I'm just
I'm
more
gonna
worried
keep
this
rolling
place
this.
has a habit of blowing up, mostly by people who really hate us and have a lot of power. And so hiring a low-level adventurer is just kind of putting them into the, meat grinder.
Oh, you missed out, Sizen, on the investigation. I don't know what kind of
Yes.
power
Oh.
they have, but this was blown up by a Molotov.
Cash says,
Don't
I
we
don't
have
miss-
someone that tried to kill us with Molotovs not long ago and did a real bang-up job?
A bang-up job?
took a ship out.
Yeah.
We'll try to.
I mean, it did some serious damage and we didn't get him.
Cash
Well, if
says,
you've got someone on constant guard for Molotovs, I think they're good. It's only a
Well,
problem
but-
when they come at you unexpectedly.
Well, keep in mind, prior Cash didn't make it through his first meetup. We don't even know what happened there.
Cash says, I don't either.
We know, buddy. We know.
Oh, he says, me neither.
Cool. All right. So as you guys are here fixing up the corn stand, this is a great place for us to end for tonight, as we've reunited the party and no longer have you guys split across the entirety of Toivoa. So,
Oh, that's nice.
What? Nothing even happened.
We should do this more often. It was so peaceful.
so peaceful. What's the worst that could
It'll
happen?
always be this peaceful.
What is the
Right?
worst that could happen?
Yeah. So, guys, have a wonderful week. Please stay safe. We'll be back on Friday evening with the Friday Night Lights as we resume their adventure as they work to try to defeat Ashlyn DeLise and the Abyssal Wraith, the ship that haunts their dreams. Otherwise, guys, take care, be safe. As always, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. We'll be back next week for the next episode as we figure out where to go from here and what Pitney Bones might have planned for you, or the other individuals who might be enemies of the party. Take care, everyone, and we'll catch you guys later. For those on
you,
Twitch,
Avery.
thanks for coming and hanging out. We are raiding someone, so stick around for a few moments so that we can raid with as many people as possible. And Coin, as always, thank you so much. You guys rock.
This was the